What's up, Troy?
Happy Friday, Jerry.
Good to see you, man.
Whew, good to see you too, man. Good to see you too. It's been a week.
I'm ready for a good weekend, man.
I'm ready for a good weekend too.
I'm gonna get really fucked up.
I got to hit that thing.
A pretty special piece, man.
Got some babes to beat up.
Vapor streaming, just what you needed. Glad that you're here.
Oh, that's great. I hadn't paid attention to that for weeks, the last couple of weeks, and that's funny shit, man.
You pay attention to how long it was? We were just talking about how long it was.
Right, it's a minute, yeah, or 50 seconds or some shit.
Look how small the Brilliant Cut grinder feels now after manhandling the large for so long.
Right.
Like, Brilliant Cut is one of our sponsors here, Jerry. You know,
Yeah.
this big, beautiful grinder. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to. There you go. Yours on the screen too. After using the large for so long, the small, I started using the medium, the normal, the regular Brilliant Cut. Now it feels so small, and it looks like I can hide it in my hand, man.
Feels dinky, man. I hear you. That's dope.
I'm gonna load up this volcano bowl, Jerry.
Do it, man. It's great to see you. Happy Friday, man. It's awesome
Happy
to be
Friday.
here today, man.
Happy
About
Friday.
time. You know, and this week was weird for me, man. Like this week feels like it lasted a day. Like I don't even know where the hell it went. Like the whole week's just gone.
We put up a lot of videos this week, Jerry.
Right? I guess that's what we were doing all week, is putting up videos.
Putting up videos. There was like 10 on the Troy and Jerry channel, and like 5 on the 420 Vape Zone Troy Time 420 channel.
Crazy. We're
Lots of
going at it.
videos.
Lots of videos. Hope you guys are watching them, man. Enjoy them. How you guys doing in the chat, man? What's up? 3 Feet Farms, Dave, Lizard, what's up? Good to see you guys, man. Thanks for joining us this weekend, man. I gotta put my music on in my headset, or I'm gonna feel weird.
Put that music on.
There we go. That's what I needed. My stream tunes. That's the only reason I wear headsets, man, so I can listen to music.
Really?
Yeah, if I didn't care about music, I would just put you on the speaker and we'd do our thing and it'd be fine. But I like music.
It'd fuck up the audio. That'd fuck up the audio.
Something would. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that would. So maybe I'm just benefiting from it. But no, I've done a couple streams without a headset and without music, and it fucks with me. I don't dig it. I work for years, every day, all day. When I'm working, I got music going. So
Okay.
yeah, I gotta have that shit.
I like to as well, but with video editing, it's hard to listen to music while video editing.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, I've been learning to work in the sesh in the Discord. Like I'll sit in the Discord and I'll change my name to like 419 work zone, and I'll just like mute myself, and it kind of creates like the office environment.
Nice.
You know, like people are in there just having some small casual chat. They might be in there vaping and dabbing, and I can just work. And sometimes I'll overhear, you know, they might be talking about something interesting, and I'll like, hey, this is a good moment for a break, and I'll pause my video editing and take off the headphones or turn to the side camera and be like, hey, you guys are talking about
that's a great idea.
Or whatever. Yeah,
that's some of the best distractions I can think of. I love that. I might have to join you on that, man. That'd be great.
it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, baby.
Jerry, this Onyx Volcano is way sexier than I was anticipating. Like black is my favorite color already. So putting out a black Volcano is gonna win my heart. But man, the matte finish of this thing,
yeah,
it feels so right.
It does. Looks good, feels good. It's straight from the Bat Cave, bro. It's fucking dope.
Straight from the Bat Cave.
I dig it.
I'm gonna start with the Volcano Bag today.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than the skin of the Onyx Volcano, there's no other change, right, to the Volcano, to this, the packaging and the powder coated stainless steel cone.
I think so. Here's the thing with Stores and Bickle. Sometimes they just don't say shit. And if they did something, they aren't talking about it. They're literally just going, it's black. So I think that's what we got, is the same thing black. I mean, they haven't changed it in 20 years. Why are they going to change it now?
I agree with you. They slipped in that Helix update or whatever they did before, didn't they?
The double Helix on the, because, you know, the old heater had like 6 or 8 holes and they were straight shot right up through that entire center. Just And now they got that double helix twisty thing going, which, hey man, geometry, right? I don't know how it works, but it does shit. Oh yeah, it's loud.
Yeah, it's loud. That's I muted myself. That way you could talk while my shit was blowing up.
I'll do that, man. Go ahead, and then you can return the favor for me. What the fuck view is that? Wow, that's cool, man. What was that?
I got cameras moving around everywhere right now.
That's a camera I didn't know you had, man. I don't know what view that is. How many cameras you got?
3.
3. I'm on 4, but I don't have one like that. That was funky, man. That was like the reverse over the head. I don't know what the hell that was, man. That was kind of like
it's right. It's just on my left side, like you're right here. Hi.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? And then I jump up over here.
Right here.
All right, there we go. It's kind of cool, man.
It's all overexposed, and oh my god, it shows all my fucking clutter. Jesus.
That's the worst part, man. You got to watch them angles on the clutter. Oh, let me mute while you talk now.
The first thing I noticed with my first Volcano bag, Jerry, is how clean and fresh a brand new Volcano bag tastes. So if you're out there and you already have a Volcano and you've been enjoying your Volcano for years or even months, I'm going to say, it may be time to replace your bags, because switching to a new bag has a surprisingly clean effect. And I wanted to go back and make sure that I wasn't just imagining things. And I blew some bags with my old Volcano bag. I've been using the same 5 Volcano bags for like 2 years now.
Me too, right here, bro.
Yeah, there's a taste that they carry. They carry a taste.
They do, don't they?
It
So
wasn't
you're dealing
obvious
with
at
the
first.
fresh. Yeah, you get a fresh bag and like, woo, nice. I should probably do that. This is not a real old one here, but it's got some oils in it.
Some oils.
He's got some oils. But no, man, this Onyx is dope. I mean, if you're getting a Volcano, I would imagine this is the one to get, unless you're into the gold. You know, like the gold is pretty cool too. But this, I just prefer the black over all of them by far, man.
But you can't get the gold as the hybrid, right? The gold is only a classic.
Correct. Yeah, the classic. Oh, and here's the dude. I'll tell you what. I think the classic Onyx looks super dope, man. It's got very minimalist kind of nothing but the knob, no lights, but the one in the middle. Those buttons aren't lights, so that's
Jerry
just a
said nothing
badass
but the
looking
knob.
Volcano, man. What'd you say?
You said nothing but the knob.
Yeah, I'm lining them up for you, bro. I will do it all night. I will say this, Troy. One thing I did is I took my that Onyx Classic right there and my original Classic, and I went to the back right here by this screw, and I started fucking with it. I started whacking it with some metal and scratching it with like dental picks and stuff and seeing what would happen. Yeah, I was whacking it and like took metal and dinging it. And so anyhow, what I figured out is that while the black is better for smudges and shit, like I don't see any fingerprints or smudges on this black one, whereas the silver one, they'll get all over it. On the scratch side, the scratches show up more on the black one. On the silver one, they kind of blend in with that brush a little bit. But on the black one, if you hit it pretty good with a scratch, it'll show up a little more. Not a ton, but a little more. So, but it's pretty tough. I mean, it's a tough little shell. I wouldn't worry about it unless you got to really whack it, like I said, or intentionally scratch it, or but it will, and it'll show up a little more. So better for smudges, not better for scratches. That's my opinion on the Onyx.
Okay. That makes sense because it's powder coated.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's that powder coated stuff. It's probably the same stuff Dynavap's doing, right? Is it that
Probably.
vapor deposition shit or whatever it is?
And the Volcanos have been updated with the ceramic ring and the ceramic bowl for a couple years now, right?
Yeah, since a few months after launch when they finally got that right. Yeah, so they come with it. Here's the bottom of the bowl is going to be a little darker, kind of ceramic colored.
Yep. And then the bowl itself as well.
Yep.
And these are the same ceramic coatings that we're seeing now in the Crafty Plus and the Mighty Plus.
Yeah, same color, got to be the same stuff. I don't know why they'd fuck it and do anything different. You know what I mean? Point in that. No point in that action. So yeah, man, I think a review of the black Onyx Volcano is gonna be pretty simple. It's the old stuff, but way cooler looking. I mean, way cooler looking. I like it a lot. I've talked to a few people that were like, I never really had it in for it, but that looks dope.
It does look very Batcave-ish, and it's $700, which is a lot of money.
That's some coin.
But man, it is a very luxurious vaporizer.
It's a fucking beast, man. Like, I mean, I still at this point, it'd probably be one of my top 3 vaporizers still that I would have to grab if I lost everything. You know what I mean? Like maybe top 4 now because there's some cool new shit, but I'd say top 3 or 4, man. And it would be the workhorse. Like, I mean, you remember when we needed it, when there were like real fucking med needs. That's what we broke out and used all day long.
Yeah, I don't know about top 3 for me. Maybe top 5. Like I would have to like really figure it out, and it really depends on what my life is like. And in the last couple of years with the pandemic, there hasn't been a whole lot of partying and people over, and that's really where my Volcano did a lot of its work. Like when people come over, and I have guests come over and they want to smoke, but they don't want to smoke. The Volcano Hybrid is one of the best options to pull out.
All day long, if you can carry a conversation over it.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize Jerry was blowing up another bag there.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this bowl off, man. Look at that thick chowder.
Chowder. Drink your chowder, Jerry. I wanted to finish off my bowl, but I also want to talk about the rest of the things in the show because tonight we're talking about the Mighty Plus and the Crafty Plus, and we're gonna do some deep dive on the Mighty Plus and Crafty Plus.
Please.
Wanted to get the Volcano Plus. Oh, wait a minute. Wanted to get the Volcano out of the way. That's why I did it right in the beginning. Now we can jump in with our normal intro and our Rio sponsored dabs.
You know what we're not going to talk about?
What?
The fucking Plenty. Because Stores and Bickle doesn't like the Plenty, do they?
The Plenty Plus.
Never going to happen. Never going to happen.
Do you think that they'll drop that thing eventually, or is it selling in Czechoslovakia or something like that?
I don't fucking know. I think they want to wish it never happened.
I know. I wish it never happened.
I think it's so funny, man. It gets no respect or love even from its own company, man. Just like walking right by that thing. And that one looks the same as always.
Okay, Jerry, you finish your bag. I'm going to try to open my dabs.
Yeah, you do that. I'm going to pack mine while we do it, too. We'll have that Stash Rio dab.
Actually, maybe instead of doing the Stash Rio dab, we can break out the...
Can we show that today?
I think so. Hold up.
Let's do that then. Check the date on there.
Today's October 1st.
Sweet. Today's the day. I thought I saw it on there Instagram.
These debut today. So here we go. We got the limited edition Onyx Connector from Stash Products. So everybody's jumping on the Onyx train, Jerry. Even
That's
Stash.
Right. It's timely.
It's timely. It's a limited edition. I want to be careful and open up the packaging and not ruin it. But I can't.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
Yep, sorry. Ooh. It is. It's a nice glossy black. The other one that I have that I've been using is the gold one, which is really, really nice and a little flashy. But this one, come on.
I use the rainbow all the time. I like that one. That's my fave.
I have that one too. That was nice.
And I actually took the original coil and put it on there. Remember the ceramic kind of...
You like the original one better?
Yeah, I like it, man. What? It's fun to watch. It's
You're
cool,
weird.
Man. I am fucking weird, man.
Weirdo.
It does cool shit because you get to watch it go in and soak in, and then you can see it like bubbling around inside the ceramic. It does cool fucking shit, man. It's trippy. I dig it.
So the connector is a two-piece 510 nectar collector or vertical dab. So you can actually take this coil out and reverse it. So you can put it so the coil is here, and then you can screw it onto your battery like this, or you can screw it onto your 510 mod. So you can screw this into your 510 mod. I'm just gonna use it with the slim battery that it came with.
I usually reverse them, but I'm gonna leave this one as a honey stick.
Do you reverse it?
I usually do. Like I can show you my my rainbow is reversed. I like using this one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I dig the reverse, man. It's like a little itty bitty dab rig, and like I said, I like to watch it. I like to I'm gonna use this one anyhow because it's already set up that way. Use the Onyx
today. And this is like a $30 combo, right? Or like $28 or something. It's pretty affordable.
I forget whether it's 25 or 30, but yeah, I remember when it came out, we were worried about the price, and it was what we thought was a good price for it. But I forget which it was though. I think that sounds about right.
I didn't get my dabs open. I'm so tired.
I still can't get them open. I'll run late on that. Dude, I've got memberberry flower and memberberry crumble. I love this strain. It's going to be a good night on the berries.
Let's try jar number 2. Let's try jar number 2.
Good thing you got more than one. Dude, those things, I ran into that too.
Lid. Damn it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a big chunk too, man.
It's like a gram in the lid.
Looks like a big old turd, man. That's funny, man. I love it. That's great. The whole gram up there. That's probably more than a gram.
Fuck. Well, alrighty then. I guess we can just dab off the lid with our connector.
Fuck yeah, you can, man. Just plunge that shit in there.
This is a 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times I got to click it to turn it on?
5.
All right, I'm gonna have a little connector dab.
Yeah, baby. See, I like to plop mine on top there, and then I just watch it go to town.
Plop.
Plop.
Plop. Plop is a fun word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have one more little dip and sip here with the connector. You know what I can do? I can use the weird angle cam.
Oh, that's stronger than you think it would be. Whew. Damn.
Like, huh. How you doing? How you doing today?
Dude, that's a good look. Your washed out dabs. There we go. I like this though. That's a perfect view for it. Oh, nice.
Really tasty.
I like
I wonder
that
if
view,
the rosin is going to screw up the coil, though. I try to not use rosin with exposed coil devices.
That was fucking righteous, man. Oh, sorry about the bag in the way, guys. Oh, man, that was good. I like this little thing. I take it on the road trips a lot now. I'll take this in a VAP cap and off to the races, like whether it's a Simrail or just a Dynavap, I'll take either one of those. And one of these, pretty much good to go, man. And then, you know,
decent.
if I take a brand cut with me, then I've got the whole fucking sponsor rep pack going with me, man. I like it. Run around with the sponsor pack.
Look at you.
See there?
Repping the sponsors. Code Troy and Jerry. Save you 10% at Stash Products. Whether it's on the Rio or the Connector or the Ignite Torch or the Ignite Mini Torch, which I swear by this little mini torch, by the way.
Dope.
This thing comes in real handy.
I fucking love that thing, man. I use it all the time with the assist. All my dabs are assisted now with that thing.
The Rio assisted dab is a thing.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure. I was talking Rio today with Improv Vapor and trying to help him get his dabs aligned. and into his zone. He was saying he was a little disappointed in the Rio so far. I think he's had it for like a day, so he's trying to get it dialed in. And I think he needs to like torch longer, and then have more overlap with the inhale and the torching. Like some people, I noticed he torched and then turned it off and then hit it, versus torching, starting the hit and then turning off the torch during the hit. Can really change up the overall dab.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I remember when I actually had it for a while and didn't have much luck with it because I didn't have any experience with torches. That was my first torch experience. And then I had to get you to teach me how. And when you taught me how, I was like, all right, I'm going to go home and give it a shot. And then I just got to where I had to spend a night or two with it. And then once I got it down to where I wasn't getting too hot, man, it was never looking back. Thing's fucking dope. So people who are good with torches, they're good with this thing right off the bat. But people like me who are used to the electric ones, you know, kind of there can be a fear factor to fucking with these torches. So
okay, I do feel pretty comfortable with torches now. Like I've been spending a lot of time with torches in these last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
At first I was not. Like at first I was fucking paranoid. Like there was times where I wouldn't even use a torch on my desk. Like if I want to have a torch dab, I'm gonna go to a different room of the house, because you know, I don't know if you saw my early videos, like my really early videos
With the door back over here.
Yeah, but when there was a backdrop, that backdrop was like right up on me, and then right around me were like my studio lights, and they were like different lights. They were like these big hoods, so I had to like sit down and then turn around and like fix the backdrop and then pull in the lights just to shoot a video. So like I was in like this really like claustrophobic type like space. So like, if I accidentally catch myself on fire, I'd be like. I wouldn't be able to get out. I would have to like I'd have to like move my lights and move the backdrop and all that.
You like the part that I laughed at was when you caught on fire. That's kind of fucked up, but yeah. So
yeah, well.
But now show us your big torch, man. Now you got these crazy fucking. It's right down there at your feet, isn't it?
What? No.
You put out some giant camping thing the other day and started torching something. I was like, Jesus, thing was huge.
My weed burner? I didn't show you that.
Big fucking torch. I don't know. I just know you got a big torch.
You're talking about the one where I colored the Dynavaps with the Iwatani?
That was pretty big, but I think you got one bigger than that.
I have the Blazer Big Shot.
That's pretty dope. I need one of those.
This thing is like a fucking welding torch, man. This thing, like plumbers carry this thing and fix water pipes and shit with it.
Wow, no shit.
This thing is intense.
Wow.
Yeah,
fuck me.
That's the torch to have.
Makes me want to dab.
Well, let's have a dab.
1 second heat up.
I'm gonna have another dab, but I'm gonna have a Rio dab. Just I feel like I can't start the show without a Rio dab.
Cool. I really want to finish this bag first.
So Stash is getting a double. You can do a Dynavap bowl. You pull some Dynavap stuff in the beginning.
Why don't I do that? Because their code works there too, man.
Yeah.
Troy and Jerry works at dynavap.com. Get you 10%. Simrel's done. That ended yesterday. I hope you got in on that. Damn. Packing this bag.
Just gonna whip it off of the lid here.
All right, good. Bag is done. Commitment over. So that's a half a gram. Fucking and a little itty bitty dab. I'm working on here. Let's get on the Dynavap. This is dope.
Wow, that's a nice.
What do you guys in the chat think of the Onyx, man? Like, are you don't care? Disappointed? Did you want something better? Did you want something more? Or are you cool with just a color upgrade? What do you guys think out there, man?
I was thinking if there's enough engagement tonight, if there's enough people that want to talk about the Onyx or the Mighty Plus or the Crafty Plus, I'm willing to bring some people on and do some vape talk tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I had fun with that the other night too. Let's see where we end up at the end of the night. That could be fun, man. Especially with the Mighty. You know, we're gonna talk stuff like, you know, fucking screens and feet and shit. So we want to know what you think. So we'll get that.
Yeah, you guys are you guys into doing a vape talk tonight?
Vip talk. You want to talk to Vips?
Here's a nice little repack we can do as well, Jerry. The assisted torch Rio dab.
Yes. If you're not doing this with your Rio, get a torch and start. Stoke.
So when I like to do a bigger glob in my Rio, and I don't want to risk underheating with the Rio's single torch, and I'm at home where I have access to a spare Ignite mini torch, I like to do what I call the assisted Rio dab. Where I start the bottom torch, then I attack it with the secondary torch. And I just do one little ring around the rosy. And then I go for it. Cheers.
And that's how you do it, folks. Straight from the master on that thing. Ah, that looks glorious. I'm grabbing my Simrel Vap Cap here. This is a stinger with shorty wood stem that you guys see me use all the time. Fucking love this thing. And it's gorgeous. Whoa. Dang, you fogged up the whole room, bro. Are you still there? Going in for more.
Delicious.
That was brutal.
Remember to use code Troy and Jerry when you're at Stash Products. Save yourself 10%.
Look at that fucking cloud. What did he do is fuckity right. Oh.
All right, now we can start the show. Now I feel good.
All right, let's start the show now. We're a half hour in.
We're a half hour in. That's usually what it takes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Volcano bag and a couple dabs. Get the show rolling. Get the train moving.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Get the THC train rolling on the tracks.
Uh-huh. Dude, you got that ball rolling, man.
What?
That stuff gets dirty in there for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's rosin. It's rosin. Oh, fuck.
Looks like I'm going to dab because I just went too far and combusted in this thing.
Oh, Jerry.
I started talking to you and didn't listen for the down click and went back in. And I went, I didn't click this thing. And I took one little puff. So, all right, man, it's time for me to dab. Damn, what a bummer. Then we can start the show while I do this.
Oh, Jerry.
It's penalty dab. So we don't have to pause for that.
No, but I will slow down. Because we need to be at the same pace, which is a medium pace. We'll do what we're doing tonight at a medium pace.
Which is one more dab from me.
I'm fucking
hey, bud, hang on.
Anyway, so your cat Percy is already at your shit.
He's already making noise, man. Hang on, buddy. Let me just load this dab. Yeah, I know, bro. Hang on. Scratching the door, meowing, man.
We have to get like a fucking PetSmart sponsorship.
Oh shit! Hang on, guys.
Every time Percy comes in,
let that motherfucker in there.
Or Petco. Which one's not evil? Isn't one of them like shitty?
I don't know, man. I'm not hip to that. I have no idea. I know that. I don't know, man. I'm probably not gonna have another pet anyhow. So who knows?
Damn, that was
right.
Absolute. That was not where I was looking to go.
It cracked me up, man.
As you pick up your cat, like, yeah, never gonna have another pet. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, fuck this. Just sucks, man. Nah, he's great, man. But nah, we talked about it last time about how just some of the things that I want to do, they're not really acceptable now, and it doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna enjoy this guy, man. He's dope. But I gotta hit a dab, Percy. You're kind of in my way, and you're probably gonna jump when I do that torch.
Maybe Percy wants a dab.
Maybe. Let's see how
Percy
he
needs
does.
a dab.
He's seen this plenty of fucking times, so you ought to know what's up. Okay, can I do this without you flipping?
What's the chat think? Does Percy need a dab?
Does Percy need a dab? Percy, you're dope. Listen, this is gonna make it's gonna make noise. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh,
see? No worries.
It's on it.
I'm not even gonna do the assist with him because that might flip him out. So right. I'm surprised he's not jumping. I dig this.
What does THC do to cats? Percy is vibing. Hit the like button for Percy. Can we get some Percy likes? Percy deserves more than 88 likes.
I was fucking good, bud. I sent that up high because last time when I blow it down here, he doesn't like that, so he takes off. Right, dude? What do you think? That was a good dab. Smell good, taste good, smell good. Yeah. Yum yum, man. Oh, hey there.
You should put a little fuzzy ball on that bubble cap tassel.
On the oh no, he'll whack it. That'll ruin it.
Get the fuck back into widescreen. There we go. All right, Jerry. We got some shit to talk about, bro.
Let's talk.
Percy wants to talk.
Don't worry about him, man. He's had his day.
So, the Crafty Plus arrived.
Right.
It's been in our hands now for a couple weeks. Yeah.
Right.
Like about 2 weeks, roughly.
Feels like.
Yeah.
I think you had yours for a little longer than me, but then you're always slow to open it up because you do the unboxings and things. So it was pretty close. Dude,
I'm really proud of myself with the Mighty Plus. Yeah. Like I went back to like my old Troy with the Mighty Plus, man. Like I that fucking thing sat on my desk, the Mighty Plus, wrapped in plastic.
Crazy.
For 24 hours.
I'm shocked.
For 24 fucking hours.
I'm not even sure I believe that, but I do.
Yeah, you were there. People in the Discord were there. Like I was showing, like, look, it's I haven't opened it yet because I had to like clean slate my emotional state. Like I had to like meditate on it and like wipe away like the fanboy, like, because like the Mighty is my buddy, you know. It's like it's in my pocket all the fucking time. So the Mighty, I liked the Mighty Plus before it arrived. Like it was inevitable. Like,
right.
So I had to like really like come to like an emotional status of like looking at this thing from like a really zoomed out point of view, like on the price and on the features, and so I had to get there.
I love that about you. I like it that you kind of cleanse the palate, so to speak, and get things ready. You know, I don't know how you did it, dude. My shit was open within 45 minutes. I literally went to the post. I didn't expect it. It was there 30 minutes before I went live. And towards the end of the thing, I was done with my stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, man, you guys weren't." So we just open boxed it impromptu, didn't mean to, and kind of like on the spot started fucking with the feet. Was like, "What the hell?" So anyhow, it was kind of fun to kind of play around with it. But no, I couldn't have done that. I don't know how you do it, bro. I'm impressed.
I for one, I feel like I have to. You know, like I feel like people are coming to me to watch my content to see like an impartial presentation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you see some of the other contents. There's not a lot of it out there right now, thankfully. Like YouTube has wiped a lot of it out, but there's so much content about vapes or products that's called a review, and it's it's the first unboxing, and it's like a paid sponsored thing, or
right,
it's made by somebody who's literally selling the product, you know, and like they're not even being honest about how their brand is connected to the brand of the vape, you know. Like some of that's still out there. So I felt like the community needs, here is a presentation of the vapes, a middleman between the vape makers and the vape consumers and the vape users, someone to help cut all the fucking bullshit, because there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
And translate it to here's how shit really works. Here's how it's used. And that's how I built my vision of my brand.
Dude, I appreciate that and respect that about you, man. I think we need that. You know what I mean? And you do it well. So it's dope. I fucking love it, man. It's funny. This is some of the times you guys don't know this, but this is some of the force of the very little conflict that Troy and I have is usually this kind of stuff because our styles are totally different. Like, I started out reviewing vapes on the forum in public. Like, somebody would send 3 of us a vape and we'd all sit there and talk about it on the forum in public. And that we didn't have a back room or anything. And that's just how we kind of hash things out. And then, so I just kind of started out that way. So I'm like used to forming my opinion in public view, if that makes sense. Like, I'm used to coming onto the forum and saying, I had this killer session last night and I don't know what that means, but blah, blah, blah. And then coming in 2 nights later and going, man, that session sucked. And then over the course of 2 weeks, kind of with the help of the think crowd, the crowd think and all that to be able to form an opinion. And I've always, felt very confident in that opinion because there's a lot of eyes on it. You know what I mean? So, but so anyhow, yeah, I always want to talk about shit before Troy does because Troy's going to hold it in a box for a minute. I'm like, damn it. Oh, you're going.
I wasn't always this way though. Like back when Boundless launched the CFV, I went to that party and I went to their CFV launch party to be one of the first people to get the CFV.
Mm-hmm.
And I came home and I immediately like shot an unboxing video, did a first look video. I think I went live with it the next day just to like kind of let other people ask the questions. Like I would show how I was using it and people would be like, hey, what if you did this? And I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. That's a good idea.
I remember that with the rings, right?
Yeah. Like people were it was really cool. And I used to do that with a lot of the vapes back in the day.
Yeah.
But now there's been like a different level though. Like now I got to be careful because now if I open up a vape and I do something wrong with it and I say something bad about it, it gets quoted and like shared and like it immediately becomes like a thing, like Troy hates this, and it's someone fucking posted to Reddit or whatever. So I gotta be more careful when I unbox things and do things live and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel
Totally.
like there's like a responsibility.
I totally get you. Well, I respect that. I love it. I'm glad you do it, man. We need it. So you did it this time. You had on that thing for a whole fucking day and a half. Crazy ass motherfucker.
Just a day.
That's awesome.
And it also helps that that's kind of the way my OCD works. Like I have this OCD anxiety interrelation, and that's kind of the way that works too. So in a way, it helped me.
Absolutely.
It helped me for once.
Dude, a lot of my OCDs that I'm aware of drive me crazy, but the ones that every now and then I notice that I don't see much, they're actually part of the reasons for some of my best qualities. It's like, oh yeah, I'm OCD about that shit. You can count on me. It's like I can't close my eyes till that's done. So yeah, man. So but anyhow, are we jumping ahead? Were we going to talk about the Crafty?
Yeah, sorry, we jumped ahead.
That's all right, man. Let's Crafty him up, man.
Yeah, let's
Crafty.
Crafty.
Plus some Crafty. Want to do dual Crafties? Have you ever done dual Crafty? You have.
I have. I'm gonna do dual mighties tonight, and I did dual mighties, and I put out a video yesterday, 2-Fist Thursday, with the mightyplus and the mighty one.
That was fun. That was this one, right? That was hilarious.
Well, that was actually in the first look video, which I put out on Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
I put out 5 videos this week.
That's a lot of work, bro. Nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So yeah, I'm gonna load up my Crafty here and get this thing vaping, Jerry.
Me too. I'm gonna double up on the Crafty. On the Crafty Plus, that is the Crafty Plus.
With the Crafty Plus or the Crafty Plus updates, they gave us the ceramic bowl whoops, I loaded it without showing you. They gave us a ceramic bowl, and they updated us to USB-C,
Yes.
which is much needed. You know, that's what we were supposed to get before.
Yep.
Were there any other changes to the Crafty Plus?
That is all that I'm aware of. You know, they had incrementally made changes along the way anyhow since they made the Crafty Plus with the battery, and they probably snuck a few other things in. Like I said, they never tell you shit. I just expect that compared to the latest model Crafty on the shelf, that's the only difference. And that's what I'm expecting from, because I mean, it works the same. I think that, yeah, the old Crafty Plus had the same triple boost, super boost, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So, yeah.
Yep, I remember that being in the updated Crafty. Damn. I'm fucking high right now.
Yeah, man, me too.
I'm really fucking high right now.
I'm probably gonna power through at some point here. And
I'm
then I'm gonna recover.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I'm talking about?
What are you gonna do?
This is one of those nights where I'll probably vape through it.
Man, the camera focused on my arm, and I'm suddenly reminded on how many freckles I have. Holy fuck, Jerry! I got a lot of fucking freckles.
Right on, man. Look
Jesus.
good with them freckles. Bring on them
Holy.
freckles. That's how you freckle right there, people.
What?
That's how you freckle, man. Wear them freckles of pride, man. Look,
I am the
good.
Freckle King.
That's right. Motherfucking Troy Freckles, baby. So yeah, I'm gonna double up this like I did the double mighties a while back. I'm gonna do some of these. That'll be fun. But that was it. And Troy, here's the thing. I was looking for a difference on this, like looking hard for anything in the airflow or the taste and what would the ceramic do. And, you know, surely there's a reason they did that, you know, and when you read their marketing, all they says is durable and robust.
Uh-huh.
And robust could be robust to dirt or robust like a strong. I don't know, but it just wasn't really saying much that you could bank on. So other than durable. So I think they think this is durable. So
Wait, here, let's see for a second.
Now I'm happy to present to you the new and improved Crafty Plus with USB-C charging. We redesigned the circuit board and updated the housing to add a USB-C socket to the Crafty Plus. With the new USB-C charging function, you will be able to shorten the charging time by 25 minutes. Moreover, we added a ceramic-coated filling chamber. Now the Crafty Plus is even more durable against scratches and damages. With these new improvements, we are sure the Crafty Plus will blow you away. You will be able to purchase the new Crafty Plus in our online shop this September.
Nicely done. Love it. Are you packed up and ready? Can we turn these on?
Yeah, I've been kind of scared too, man. But yeah, I'm gonna turn on because I'm at like an 11 right now.
Oh, right on. Cool. Well, I'll see you there then.
Okay.
You guys in the chat got anything, Stores and Bickle, you can pick up? What are you picking up? What are you guys
fucking
vaping
Christ.
tonight, man?
Jerry's doing dual crafties.
Yeah, baby, I'm double up. I'm double up on my crafties. Let's double crafty. Let's punch this out.
I couldn't. I did the dual crafty session, and I'm not gonna do it right now because I'll die. I'm just kidding. But about dying. Not kidding about not doing the dual crafty.
Oh, you did it, dude.
I'm not doing the dual crafty because my crafties are on the shelf, and I'd have to turn around and get them. And yeah. Anyway, I did it, and I couldn't taste a difference. I feel like I noticed more difference with the Mighty than I do with the Crafty.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's all in my head, honestly.
Save that. I want to go deep into that because okay, so look, I'm gonna repeat you from my side though. I sound like you here. Basically, I looked for it hard in the Crafty. You and I talked about it. I couldn't find any difference in the damn things. I thought they vaped exactly the same. I thought, okay, what the fuck? Sounds all right. I get the Mighties in, I feel a little differently. So yeah, I want to hear your side of that too when we get to the Mighty. But interesting that we both, yeah, here we go. That was the C that is there already. Here, now we're there. A couple seconds difference.
Oh, man, that's delicious. That's delicious.
Oh. And strong terpy ass motherfucker.
I'm vaping on gelato.
I'm drooling.
Oh, that's nice.
My mouth started watering on that one. That was great.
I hope the camera caught that and the editor can make fun of you on the internet.
Maybe I didn't drool. My mouth was filling up. That was amazing. I was at 356 just to start up. I like to vape the stores in Bickle way on these fucking things. I go 356, 383, 410. I just go with it.
That's the way I'm doing it now as well. It's changed me. The Mighty Plus has changed me.
Yep, and the Crafty Plus did that to me. I started vaping on the others with that, and now I can do it on the Mighty Plus with ease. It's nice.
That was weird. I cough sneezed.
Oh, that was suck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, in a way, it was kind of satisfying, but it was kind of weird.
Did you get that rough back of the throat, like
I got
coughed way too hard?
A little bit. I got more in the front of the chest, like the pressure on like the sternum or whatever.
Like a dab. Wow.
Yeah.
It's time for me to bump it up. I'm gonna go all the way to the top on this. I'm not gonna fuck with the middle on it.
Yeah, but that's funny that you say that because it's always been there in the Crafty, and I didn't really. I mean, when I use the Crafty, I always use that interface, but it never.
The Plus, right? The Crafty Plus, right?
The Crafty Plus, yeah.
Because the Crafty only had one temp and wasn't satisfying. The Crafty Plus is. I'll make sure you're talking about the same one I am.
Well, the original Crafty had the boost temp still.
Yeah, but it topped out at 383, and you had to get the app to go to 410 or program it afterwards.
Okay. Yeah.
That drove me nuts.
Okay.
Hated that.
Jerry's sensitive to the app thing. Okay.
Yeah, I like this one.
I like the temp stepping that they have built in, and the whole app thing. Yeah, I don't know about the past stuff, but the interface won me over once it hit the Mighty Plus, which is not the point that we're supposed to be talking about right now. So I'm sorry.
We keep doing that, goddammit. As soon as we're finished with Bull, we're done talking about
as soon as we're done with this Bull, we're done with the fucking Crafty, goddamn.
I want to talk about Mighty. That's fucking great. These fucking vapes. Release them all at one time, little motherfuckers. Thanks, Jurgen.
I will say that I have been using the Usbc Crafty Plus more frequently. Like it's much more likely to get used. I've already lost the charger cover pick.
Oh yeah.
Just because you gotta flip it around to charge it, and then like I don't know, I probably set it on my shelf while it's charging, and then when I was done, I picked it up, and it probably pulled the pick out, so the pick is probably on the floor and somewhere near the charger. But that was always the thing that happened with the Crafty. Like, oh, how clever that it covers the charge port and protects it. But then also it gets lost because you have to flip it around every time.
What a pain in the fucking ass. I didn't really think about that all the time.
I'm doing the triple click. I'm going to max temp.
The Crafty sucks charging with that thing, and the Mighty sucks standing with the thing. The motherfuckers could get it right if they just put them both on one thing. They split up the fucking good parts. So, what did your? I didn't do this yet. Does your Crafty Plus quick charge with the super or with the Hayes Square charger that you have?
Yeah.
Dope.
But
because that thing's fast.
Hold up. It's not reliable.
That charger's not?
Well, I don't know where the reliability issue is with the Hayes charger, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like with the Mighty Plus, sometimes it'll say error, and no matter how many times I unplug it and plug it back in, it'll just error, and then I'll come back to it like 4 hours later, and I haven't fucked with it, and I'll plug it in and then just fucking DCT fast charge, and 40 minutes later it's fucking charged. So I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what the sensitivity thing is with the Hayes Pro charger. I'm sure a bunch of people in the community have Hayes Pro chargers laying around. I've got two of them.
Yeah. I was stoked. I saw your it was your video, or you didn't. Yeah, I think it was your video. You said that. And I saw that part of your video, and I was like, oh, I think I got one. I had never used it before. I was like, finally, I'm gonna have a use for this thing. So it worked for me on the Mighty real well. I hadn't tried it on the Crafty yet. So
So it worked for your Mighty Plus.
yeah. So anyhow, but I've got I'm gonna get that Stores and Bickle one anyhow, just to have it.
You gotta have it.
As much as you and I are gonna use it.
Right. I probably will use it just to.
I mean, it cut the charge time down to like an hour or less. It's ridiculous. Did you get that? I mean, it was like almost a 50 minute charge time.
I can't find my wall charger now because I've been charging my Mighty Plus or my old Mighty in the car ever since I got the car charger for it.
Oh.
And yeah. I'm not sure if I even brought my charger home from Vegas because my Mighty has always been charging in the car as my habit now. Almost like my phone gets charged in the car as well.
When I was with you at Vegas?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know since then? You'd have had it a long time missing.
Well, ironically, that's exactly when I got the car charger.
And you've been charging in the car every single time? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My man, can you just leave it in there to charge, or do you have to be driving around with it?
I have to be driving around, but it charges fast. It charges fast as fuck.
Okay.
Like 30 minutes in the car, and that thing is like got significant charge to it, and after an hour of charging, it's fully charged for sure.
That's fucking great. LA, that's a trip to anywhere,
right?
Yeah.
So even with the wall charger, oh shit, we're just jumping ahead again. Sorry.
Hurry up and finish your bowl. I'm done. We can quit talking about this thing.
Yeah, my bowl is done. So Crafty Plus, cool updates, I guess.
Thanks a lot, fun. Get out of here. Okay, Mighty's. Thank you. Mighty's, Mighty Plus.
Mighty Plus. Yeah, let's get the fucking Mighty Plus in here.
Yeah.
Can we get a Mighty Plus in here?
Can we get a Mighty Plus in the house?
Jerry,
I'll go this way with it.
It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah. We literally have been seriously talking about it for 3 to 4 years, and even talking about it in the industry like it was gonna happen for almost 2 years now. I mean, it's been on hold forever. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Look at that. There you go. Looking dope.
Keep talking. I want to upload a clip.
Oh, right on. Okay. So you're doing that. So anyhow, man, Troy and I are stoked to tell you what we think of it, if it's any better or worse, and the differences between this and the Mighty, because I mean, ain't nothing wrong with the Mighty. That's for damn sure. We've been beating the hell out of that for a long time and talking about how good it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So could this shit really be any better? We told you before, we didn't expect it to be any better in the vapor category. We expected some features for sure, being able to stand one of them, but we didn't expect the vapor to be better. If they could, great. But that was, I was going to be surprised if the vapor was better personally.
Right. Like they know that they have the product perfected, for what it is, for what people want out of the Mighty, which is that smooth, delicious vapor at the full spectrum of temperatures that are in their safety range. And I think they chose that range for reasons.
Yep.
Because for the device to be medically certified in all the different countries or whatever, it probably needs to fit within their vaporization specs and whatnot.
Yep.
So I don't think that they were going to give us the temp expansion, which would have been nice. I would have loved to see a Mighty that goes to 440 or something like that.
Right.
But it would change what the Mighty is to the world market. And they're not going to do that. No.
And all their shit's been coming together anyhow. Nothing's been really leapfrogging. Ever since the Plenty, when they started adding conduction to their vapor, I mean, the original Volcano is really the only true convection vape they've made. Everything else has been a Plenty, which has got the conduction added, and then their portables, which both have it added, and the fucking go back to the hybrid and make that. And so it's like everything's been coming together. So this is not going to go off and be some crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna run this one for a while.
Mm-hmm. Hope they're not going to give us replaceable batteries, because that breaks the UL certification or whatever it is for
Mm-hmm.
all those different exports. So we're not going to get all the fancy shit that some people were wanting, but they did give us the ceramic bowl.
Give us the rundown on what they did do. What did they do, Troy? Ceramic bowl here.
So we got the ceramic bowl, which is
There
so
we
hard to photograph and focus. It's like a bronze colored ceramic. It feels pretty fucking durable. Like, I'm not gonna lie. They added a warning label up here that says hot, in case you didn't know.
If you know what you're doing.
And then they switched from that little 3.5 whatever millimeter
Barrel.
that little wall jack barrel plug. They gave us USB-C, but they didn't give us like the fast charger in the box. So they just gave us USB-C capabilities. So if
And
you
they
plug
moved it to
in,
the other side too.
oh shit, you're right.
It used to be under the push button. Now it's on the other side. So your stands are going to need to be replaced.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
I didn't either
Thanks for-
until I came back day 2 on it.
You apply you went to put your Mighty Plus in a stand, Jerry?
Yeah, then I was like, well, fuck, does the old stand still fit it? And it does.
Why would you use a stand? Because
What's that?
The feature that I forgot to mention are the feet.
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot them completely. Imagine that. But the feet. We'll talk about the feet
Later. No,
Okay.
that's the change. We're talking about what they changed right now.
Yeah, so they added the feet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, the circuitry updates. Yeah.
You still got to take the stand out to get it to stand up all by itself. When you do that, it's arguable that it stands better.
Yeah.
The conditions might have a play at all. So it has an angle to it. I mean, this one's leaning back here, and the Mighty, well, this would be straight up and down. So I mean, you can see the difference. That's the angle. But when you take the no, when you watch out, buddy. When you take this, like, let's say you were like, fuck this, I'm not gonna take this fucking thing out every time to make it stand, because that's my thing is, I mean, look, this I can make it stand. I don't need this fucking thing. I want this fucking thing, and so I really want it on here too. And so I was like, yeah, let's see if it'll go on here. So I put it on here, and yeah, it'll fit. Works just fine. Covers up the USB port a little bit, and then when you look at it, it's got a big gap in there. You can see right through it because it doesn't go all the way down because of those feet. So if somebody's going to make this work, they're going to have to adjust the cutout from one side to the other and make room inside for the feet. And then we'll have what we want in Stores and Bickle to do. Fucking this on that. Crafty Plus on here.
The Crafty bottom on the Mighty. What? Can't they just make it flat?
It's not that they're prideful. It's not even we're correcting their design. We just want their design on their other design. That's all. Just fucking move it on over there. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
does it even need to stand up?
Does it need to stand up? Okay. Do you load it without it? I mean, is it easy for you? You actually have mastered that. For me, I made a mess. It was unacceptable for me to have the bits all over the gap. I don't like that. That doesn't work for me.
You don't like having bits in the gap. Okay.
I don't like bits in the gap. It fucks with my brain. It's not wrong. It's not bad. Just fucks with my brain. It's an issue.
Do you use the loader? Because the Mighty Plus doesn't come with the little loader tool and
yeah, I have this all night long.
Okay, but that's aftermarket. That's Delta 3D Studios.
Love it. Better than the fucking one that comes with.
It's a great little. What? You don't like the one that it comes with?
Well, actually came with. Nothing comes with anymore. You don't get a grinder. You don't get the loading tool, and you don't get the speed charger. That's for sure on the Mighty. So, and you don't get the concentrate pad anymore. There's not even a concentrate pad in there.
Oh shit! I didn't even fucking notice that. Thanks for pointing that out. So does the Mighty? Does the Mighty currently, like the most recent Mighty from the factory? Does that one come with the loader still?
Watch out! I don't want to get you.
Because you just got one in the mail, right? You just got a brand new one, so you could compare. Thank you for doing that, by the way. Jerry got a brand new Mighty, just to make sure that his Mighty Plus comparison would be accurate with a fresh out of the box Mighty OG, because his Mighty is older.
Comes with a loader, comes with a grinder.
Okay.
Comes with the dosing capsule that the other one does, and it comes with the concentrate pad. Those are all the things that the Mighty Plus does not come with, that the current Mighty does come with.
Okay, so you actually get a lot with the Mighty, and not so much with the Mighty Plus.
The Mighty's a complete package, and the Mighty Plus, look, you can vape nuggets in the Mighty. I love doing it. So you don't have to have a grinder, but everybody's gonna get a grinder. So they do make you, that is an extra purchase or an extra acquisition, or maybe it's an extra landfill item you didn't want anyhow. I don't know, but anyhow,
true. That's very true. All right, so now here with the Mighty OG next to the Mighty Plus, what are the differences? We got some differences now.
Sure. I mean, cosmetic, obviously. Buttons and the grooves the ribs are a little different. Different ribbing.
Yep.
I read someone online say that they liked the new ribbing better because it's easier to grip, because you have little indentions for your fingers, whereas the older one, not so. So I see that. You can kind of grab onto it.
I could see there is more things to grip onto. It changes the feel of it a little bit. Like the old one feels more like a flask. I mean, it still feels like a flask. It doesn't take away that flask shape and feel.
Right.
But it does give it a little more of I don't know, like mechanical. Like there's 3 individual components connected here. Like, I don't know. I guess I see it like an engineering standpoint.
Totally.
Like now, I don't know. As somebody who breaks things and takes things apart, I wanna flex and see how much power it takes to break that housing. But I don't want to do that because it's my vape. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mighty Plus has feet now. Chargers on the opposite side. So the old Mighty takes the 12 volt, 3 amp wall charger, and the Mighty Plus takes a USB-C. Sorry, wrong hand. And then on the opposite sides, since the button changed, Mighty Plus button.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that until I pointed it out.
For the most part, though, same shit. I'll tell you right. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all right. I need to change the view to get you back in here anyway. While you were in the Mighty box, the Mighty OG box, did it come with more than just the tiny little cooling unit O-ring as a replacement? Did it come with like the big fat one? Yeah. So the Mighty Plus only comes with the tiny little O-ring for the cooling unit. It doesn't come with the big band,
right?
Which is probably the second most replaced one, if not the first. Like I've had those little bitty ones last a long ass time, and I've had to replace the big ones because they get like stretched out. Like it gets so stretchy that the cooling unit doesn't go back together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I wonder why that one does more so than the other.
Yeah. So it's interesting that they only include the small one, and then they include 3 of them.
Yeah. Right? It's like, what do we got around here? We only got this one O-ring, dude. Well, fucking then you can't give them just one. Fucking 3 or 5. We'll go with 3. Do the math.
I've never had to replace the big one, so I'm not mad about them not sending an extra big one.
Right.
Because I've never had to replace it. I rarely even clean it. Like I rarely even take that shit off to clean it. So but the ones in the cooling unit, like that big one, needs to get cleaned, needs to be maintained, and it does get stretchy. So
for fucking sure, man. So you're gonna get one of those. You have to buy one of those. So there are some things that if you're a heavy user,
oh my fucking god,
you might need a couple things, some O-rings and stuff, grinder. It depends on how anal you are, if you want the loading tool or not. I never used their loading tool. I'm drawn to this one. I don't know why. I guess it's just so easy to just fucking chunk whatever I want in there. Whereas the other one, it's got to go in and scoop you around and
Sure.
all little parts. But fucking Mike's is great, man. I like it a lot. So
Yeah, well, you saw how dirty mine was. Like mine's not nice. Mine's. You were talking about anal. Mine looks like anal.
You got some dirt going on there, baby.
Mine won't fucking focus for dick. There we go. It's pretty dark in there. But yeah, my cavity around there, like where the cooling unit locks in, tends to get a little crumbly. I get a little messy. I use dupe tubes a lot, and I don't use capsules. So yeah, but I'm okay with it. I'm comfortable, and that's my level of device suffering. Like that's just what I expect my device to suffer through.
Right.
It's made for that.
This right here is the last difference I can think of that it's time to show when we're doing this particular, piece is what's new. It's not really a versus so much, I guess. Actually, no, this is probably more for the verses than the new.
Well, we're in the verses already.
We are? Okay, then. Fuck, is this the one we're looking at? So I'd like for it to focus. We'll see if it does. And I'm not sure if you're going to notice the difference. But can you
heat up times? Yeah, keep yours going.
Not the heat up times. Can you see the screen difference at all? There we go. Can you see any differences in the screens? Brightness, just the brightness.
Maybe the Mighty Plus has a little more contrast, like the black background and the lit up numbers. There's a little more contrast to them.
Piece of shit's not focusing.
But look, don't touch anything because look how much faster the Mighty Plus is heating up.
Yeah, it heats up about I would say 30 to 40% faster, man.
Yeah,
like 30 seconds on the front end and fucking 60 to 70 on the back end if you're really jacking it up. So, yeah.
Oh shit, really? Okay. In my test, I counted 30 seconds, but I think my temps were at like 370 or something like that.
I'd have to check. I'll pull up my spreadsheet, but because I don't want to say it wrong, but you might be right. There, just got to the same 356.
Hit them, Jerry. Hit them both.
Oh, they're empty, and these are my brand new Mighties that I'm just comparing that kind of shit. Like I wanted to see screen to screen Mighty versus Mighty Plus right out of the box. Did they fucking do anything to the screen? And they did. It's just a tiny bit brighter, but it's unmistakable. I have multiple devices to compare them to. So
yeah. Vaporizer Wizard was saying that he noticed his screen was a lot better than the old one as well. So
I think it'll still fade, but it's definitely I do think it's a little brighter, but it may end up fading over time, or if you get it in the sun or so, whatever that problem is probably still there. But otherwise, I think might be a little brighter. Regardless, I could see it from any direction in the sun. Had no problem reading it outside and all that kind of shit. So it was fucking dope. So.
Dude, the chat is going so fast that I can't even fucking read a single word of it.
All right, so
it's nuts.
We're going to talk about the vapor, right? Is that what we're going to get into here first for the verses?
Yeah, let's do some vapor comparison. I've already noticed. Well, actually, no, I haven't noticed, but just in doing side by side bowls. Mm-hmm. Every time I load my old Mighty, I look at all the scratches in the bowl.
Yeah,
and I start to watch the ceramic, and I'm really hopeful on the ceramic. Yeah. That's how I'm going to describe it right now. Mm-hmm. I haven't had any issues with my Volcano bowl. But I don't use my Volcano at the level that I use my Mighty. Mm-hmm. You know, the Volcano comes out a couple times a month, maybe, and the Mighty gets used several times a day.
Right. Well, I'm on my third charge with this Mighty Plus. Not a ton of use. I see no signs of anything on the bowl, but I haven't used a dosing capsule. And there are some people online who said, hey, dosing capsules are fucking up my stuff. I grabbed that filling chamber on that hybrid right there has the reducing chamber in it. And that's the one that I used daily multiple times for months. And I pulled it out today and took a real good look, and I saw no degradation. And I have used the dosing capsules in them. So personally, I don't fear what the capsules are going to do to this. I don't see really what they could do to it. They're nice and smooth. If you've got one that's jagged and you're ramming it in there, or
Yeah, dude. I've seen people use some pretty fucked up capsules.
they are, aren't they?
Like where they get like kinked, and then they like, you know, like this, it's like they stomped on them like accidentally, and then they're like, oh, I can bend this back into shape, and they successfully bend it back into shape, but now it's all fucking fucked up. I don't know what happened, man. But some people do some shit.
That shit worked with the old stainless steel ones, you know, but with these ceramic ones, yeah, you can't fuck up your dosing capsule and get a scratchy thing and put it in there. Use a normal dosing capsule, you're not gonna have any problems. It doesn't have to be a new one.
Aluminum.
Mine are not new; they're old.
No, the bowl, not the capsule.
Right. Exactly. Sorry. All right, so we're loading up a couple mighties here.
I'm loading the Mighty
Plus.
and the Mighty Plus for a side by side.
All right, let's see if you and I notice any differences.
Brilliant Cut Grinder, proud sponsor of the Troy and Jerry Show.
Please.
Available in 11 different colors,
Please.
2 different sizes, 3 different grind consistencies. One of the best grinders on the market, if not the best. I say it's the best, but I don't want to speak for everybody. Look, I can turn it with one finger, and I can open
I'll
it
just
with one
speak
hand.
for myself, man. If you're not using a Brilliant Cut, are you even grinding? I don't know what you're doing.
It's pretty amazing grinder.
It's dope.
Okay, so you did a heat up test, and your Mighty Plus heated up faster, so we don't need to do any more heat up tests. I want to talk about the interface edition, like what the Mighty Plus brings from the Crafty Plus, because that's something we can't really show you as a feature.
The interface.
The interface. So now when you turn the Mighty Plus on, by default, out of the box, it starts at 358. And rather than fucking with it, I've completely adapted to its native temps. So I've been vaping at 358 until, like 1 or 2 hits, and then I'll double tap and it'll go up to 385 or whatever it is, and I'll take a 3 or 4 hits, and then I'll triple tap and it'll go to 410. So it's brought me back to temp stepping with its native button interface.
Love that.
I love it too. I've been getting so much more out of my weed because I vape my weed longer, and I feel like I get higher, even though it takes me a little longer to get there. But it's in that sweet spot, 358. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I first stumbled onto this with the Crafty. The original Crafty just came in at 356 and then up to 383 with the boost. And then you had to break out the app to get to 410. Pissed me off because I'm not going to finish my shit at 383. And so when they got the Crafty Plus, they did that shit right, and I loved it. It went 356 to 383 and then a triple click to get you to 410, which is the top temp. So you never really needed the app. And after I tested the app and used it, I just buzzed here and I'm still waiting on this. I never use it again, and I just stick with the stock temps. So with the Mighty, the single boost is cool, but when it comes out of the box at 356 and 383, it was the same problem. This one works just like the Crafty. Double click to the second one and triple click to the top 410. Or if you have a different temp, it'll just do 27 degrees each step. It doesn't, it's not anchored to 383 and 410. It's anchored to 27.
Oh, okay.
But then it'll top at 410. It won't go above that. So regardless, bottom line is Mighty Plus now works like the Crafty Plus. The Crafty Plus, yeah, on the double triple click, and it works great. I fucking love it.
Yeah, and so I think it took 4 hits, maybe 5 hits, and my gelato lost its sugary taste. So I'm gonna do double. Now it's going to 385. I like that it brought me back to temp stepping. I like that it brought it back because
Made it easy.
Yeah, like with the Mighty, it was always easy, like with the up and down, but it got to be a little tiresome sometimes. Especially on reloads. Like if I vape 2 bowls in a row,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, oh shit, drop it down and then passing it around with people. Like sometimes, like if there's 5 people in the circle, like 3 people may get a dead hit before I catch it, and like, oh shit, it needs to be raised up because it's a dead bull right now or whatever, because sometimes people don't know. So yeah, this is delicious.
I'm hitting both of mine on Mighty time. So I didn't hit my Mighty Plus till my Mighty warmed up. So I wanted to see how they both do with that.
You didn't hit your Mighty Plus until your Mighty warmed up. What?
Yeah. Like I want to know if the Mighty Plus first hit is better if you wait until it heats up as long as the Mighty did.
Okay. And what do you figure out?
I thought it was a better hit. So now I need to go back and go Mighty Plus time to Mighty time, which I've done actually many times. I already know what I think of that. So they were pretty similar. So
I was waiting for that to end with the rhyme because it sounded like a fucking song with the Mighty time and the Mighty Plus time and the Mighty time.
I'm missing opportunities left and right, my man.
Yeah, you were just like spitting the Yellow Wolf style. Like
when I go there, though, I'm gonna have some good rhythm. I think I am, man. Some time. I'll have some rhythm and time to go that rhyme.
Nailed it. Oh shit.
Yeah, they're great. I love these vapes, man. So differences, we mentioned the screen, the charging. We're talking about the vapor now. So, all right, Troy, did you notice any difference in your testing in the vapor? What did you perceive?
Man, yeah, but no, it's
Okay,
weird.
Go ahead.
I feel like the ceramic changes something with the thermo, and it maybe make it so it's like my bowl is like a little less toasty, like when I dump like my ABV, but it doesn't like show. It's just something that I taste and I feel in the vapor. It's not that it's softer, because when I hit it as hard as I hit my Mighty, it actually hits me harder. I can't overpower it. I can't make it show any weaknesses. But maybe it's just like a really subtle thing in like the first part of a small hit. I don't know. I think
to discern.
It's hard. It's the differences between the ceramic bowl and that aluminum bowl are pretty subtle, and they're probably going to reflect differently depending on how you use it. Like the way I use it, it may only show in like a certain part of a certain bell curve or whatever, but depending on how you hit it or whatever, how you pack it, maybe there are ways to highlight these differences. So more testing will be needed to figure out how these materials really stack up against each other. Yeah, but yeah, I can't say one way or another that it hits harder or softer. To me, it's like in a blind taste test. I can only tell the difference because my Mighty is dirty and abused. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, I'm kind of with you. I think that the differences are subtle. I think that these vapes are 95% similar, probably, in terms of vapor. And I think that there are going to be some people who detect some differences and have some opinions, and they're going to be different. Like not everybody's going to come across the same thing. So since I think that's going to happen, I'm going to go ahead and give you mine. And that is that when I hit I have my old Mighty and my Mighty Plus here, my new Mighty, the Mighty that I use, okay, for the last year is my newer Mighty. And I haven't used it a ton. The back still looks really nice. You know, it hasn't been beat up. It's been taken care of. So, but it's dirty because, you know, I leave shit on the shelf with shit in it. So, you know, that's going to happen. But anyhow, basically, I like to see if there's a difference in airflow. So the way I do it is I just make sure there's nothing in either vape and, you know, they're off. And I just fucking hit them and see if I can tell the difference in any, you know, back pressure, you know, how does it feel in my lungs? How much can I get? How does it feel? And guys like Troy and I have been doing this so long, we can kind of detect some pretty subtle shit. I've even got some stuff here I've measured with. I know Troy has too. So it's like we're not just your average Joe fucking with it, but we're not fucking scientists. But the point is we can detect these things a little bit. And I had to switch the cooling units to make sure. But what I felt like was that the Mighty Plus, it didn't necessarily have more airflow. It had an easier airflow, and I could just easier hit it. It was an easier hit, but it was still about the same amount, maybe just a little bit more, but not much. So then I thought, okay, that's when they're empty. Let's pack them and try. And when I packed them and tried, it was clear that I could tell a difference, and it felt like the Mighty Plus was a little cooler, and again just a little easier to pull. So I said, what the fuck? And I packed a new one and ran and got my wife. And I said, I had my eyes closed. And I said, here, mix them up and give them to me. And I'm gonna pick which one's the Mighty Plus. And she kept mixing them, giving them to me. And 5 out of 5, I picked the Mighty Plus. I was like, God damn, I can just tell the difference.
They were
so
empty?
No, this is during a bowl. So then I went and grabbed those two motherfuckers that are brand spanking new, never had a bowl in them.
And you didn't have them in your hand? Like she put them in your mouth?
No. She would give them to me like I was up here. I couldn't. No, I didn't know what they felt like. I didn't even think about how they felt. That's interesting.
Come on. You didn't.
No,
you didn't
I really
think about
didn't.
how they felt.
No, because listen. Then when I got that really never. Well, they're different, but that didn't. Because for me, it was all about the vapor. I could tell that I could feel it both. And then I grabbed those. But you're right. I'm not arguing with you, Troy. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that for me, it was all about the vapor. And then I grabbed those cold and empty and did the same thing and got those right. So then I came back to the Crafty and I went back and said, let's see if I can do it with the Crafty. And I whiffed on 2 out of 3. I was like, what the fuck, man? So I got pissed off and like, well, what the fuck's going on? So that's why I'm saying I thought I detected something, but I don't think it means anything. And I think people are going to have different experiences and go, what the fuck? And sure as shit, you may have just noticed something that I subconsciously picked on, but didn't in my head. Because in my head, it was I literally wouldn't focus on that at all. I didn't even think about it. But maybe I didn't know it. So now I got to go. I'm going to go back and do it like you said. I'm going to have her. I'm glad you said that, bro. I got to take that variable out. So I'm going to have her do that because the Crafties are the same. You gotta be blindfolded, and then you gotta have your hands off. Dude, I hope you've figured it out, because here's the deal. I do shit like this at my desk. Like I'll use. Oh, I want to see his technique, man. This will be dope. If you guys got a way to fool himself.
Fucking lazy Susans.
Oh, and you knock them over when you're trying to grab them? Do you knock them over when you're trying to grab them, or how does that work?
I'll sit here and flap around on the desk, trying to
I love it.
I mean, anything to get some sort of like.
I like that.
Are you frozen? Oh no, you're not frozen. You're just
no.
Okay.
I'm not frozen. I'm just.
You were just like
grinning
perfectly
from all these
posed,
fucking
with like a perfect grin. I was like, oh, that's a really good freeze, Jerry.
We're a long ways in, bro. But no, do this. Here's the thing. Here's what I noticed. Grab your Mighty and your Mighty Plus. Make sure the bowls are empty, okay? And look at them. And the holes under the screens, in the Mighty Plus are a little bit bigger than they are in the Mighty.
Yep.
But of course the two Crafty Pluses are it's the same there. And so that's why I was like, well, if the same difference is in the Crafty Plus, then I should be able to detect it. So I'm going to make sure I don't touch these Mighties and see if I can nail it again. So there's a physical difference, but I don't know, man. So
I will say the differences that I could feel felt like they were more different at the lower temperatures. So like when I kept my Mighty OG, when I lowered my Mighty OG down to like 358 and did like 358 next to the Mighty Plus is 358. Like I did the temp stepping of the Mighty Plus and then manually kept along with the Mighty OG. I felt like the Mighty OG had the Mighty Plus had like a cleaner and a quicker extraction. And I wasn't sure if it was because my Mighty OG just like has a taste that it just like maintains, like it has like it's so abused that it just keeps putting out vapor of its own signature. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like its character, it's seasoned. Even though I cleaned it recently just for the tests.
Right. Those cooling units will definitely play a unit if you don't do that too. So
I still chalk it up to like newness. Like I know when my Mighty was new, you know, it had like a super crisp, like you take 5 hits and the terps are done at this temperature, and you can identify it clearly and raise the temperature up to the next stage.
yeah.
But as the Mighty gets older, those lines in the bowls get more blurry, you know, for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the vape just like picks up its own seasoning over time.
I agree. All right. So vapor wise, bottom line it for me, Troy. Worthwhile difference or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if anything, a lot of people, or not a lot of people, I think if anything, people will find that the Mighty Plus may taste cleaner over time, and it's probably easier to maintain over time. But if anyone is going to try to say that either vaporizer hits harder
Mm-hmm.
or tastes better, they're probably going to say the Mighty OG tastes better or hits harder than the Mighty Plus, if anything.
No shit.
If anything.
Why that one?
Just in terms of taste.
Okay.
Just because of the aluminum. Like I think aluminum may conduct heat a little better to the herb, and ceramic is more of an insulator. But that's just gut feeling at this point, you know. Like and I'm just purely saying if anything. Like I'm not saying I feel that, because in my opinion the Mighty Plus hits harder from the convection standpoint. If I take a 30-second inhale with the Mighty Plus, I get more on the back end and more throughout with the Mighty Plus than I do with the Mighty OG.
No shit.
But I can easily attribute that to just new vapeness. It's like a brand new vape, Jerry. My Mighty is a couple years old now, so I can't expect it to always keep up. And I know as my first vape, my first Mighty, as it approached end of life, that's one of the things I noticed. Like taking big bong rips, it would lose more and more temperature at the end of the hit. You know?
So how does your old Mighty, the Mighty you use now, how does that one perform on the back end at this stage in its life?
It's still doing good enough for me to not ever complain about it. You know, it's
Okay.
only.
So you don't notice it.
Well, I don't notice it, but I haven't looked for it.
Yeah.
You know, I did notice it when my first one went to shit, but I haven't noticed it with this one. But we can do that now when we do a side-by-side 410 test. The Mighty Plus is gonna get there first, but I'm gonna do your Mighty Plus Mighty Time thing. 2 fist in here. I loaded them both up.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna hit my Mighty OG first this time. Because in my 2 fist Thursday video, did you guys watch my 2 fist Thursday video? You guys in the chat? You got 240 people watching here in the chat. Can we get up to 200 likes? That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, jack that up, please, man.
Did you guys all watch my 2 fist Thursday video with the comparison? Because in that video, Jerry, the first hit that I took on the Mighty Plus, I intentionally hit it as hard as I could. You know, overachiever style. I just I filled up like both of my lungs. You know, sat up so like I could utilize my entire chest cavity. I filled myself with vapor, and it was such a big ass fucking hit that when I went to the Mighty OG, my body was still recovering and was like, nope, like we're only gonna give you half of a lung. Like I couldn't take a big hit. So it really made it look like the Mighty Plus put out way more vapor, but it was like twice the amount of inhalation, you know. Hopefully I can.
Yeah, if you can do that, I don't know how many people can. Troy, you got an amazing 30-second pull there. That's pretty damn dope. So fucking dig that. All right. I'm not sure what these. What temp are you starting on? Are you temp stepping now, or are you doing what?
I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm doing everything at 410 now. I did temp stepping with my first Mighty Plus sesh.
Now we're jacking it up.
Yeah, now I want to do the deep inhale test, but I want to do Mighty OG first.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't have any water. Cheers.
Yeah, water. Cheers.
I don't have any. I have Mountain Dew, and it's almost out.
All right. Well, I'm packed up for my 4Z here, so I'm gonna load up. While you do that, I'm gonna load up El Jurgen here. We'll call him El Jurgen tonight. With I got Crafty going. We're gonna have to triple click that one, and another one. Triple click that. These are pluses. My Mighty, I'll have to turn that one up by hand. I'll probably do that here. And then this Mighty Plus, we'll get that one going. Troy, you're crushing that shit.
Woo!
And we'll do that.
Dropped it down to 397.
397. Damn, that was a drop. Nice. 397, that's good. Oh, and then I got to have my shit on here. Am I going to hit it with this?
Okay. I actually feel really good. My lungs feel good. I'm going to do a long hit. Probably not as long on the Mighty Plus, but that was pretty long. How long was that?
It was fucking long, dude. I loaded up the whole fucking thing on one hit. I looked up and you were just getting going as far as your exhales. So it was fucking packing an El Nino type hit, man. That was ridiculous. We should next time I'll look at the timer and time it for you, man. I'm gonna turn this shit on and get it going. These are gonna go up to 410 as well. This motherfucker ain't got a shot of it. Let's go. And then we're gonna get the Mighty Plus going. And we'll get you up to. All right, when these all get going, we'll El Nino 4 of these, man. All at 410.
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be lights out. Wow. And we'll talk about feet. Hang on, man. I'm about to get blasted. Yeah, I know you want some. This will be fun, man. You guys ready for some of this? Pack up a bunch of vapes, man. Let's get a bunch of vapes and go to town.
We didn't get to 200 likes.
What are we at?
What happened? There's got to be at least 100 people watching that haven't hit the like button. Tell us in the chat. Tag. I'm logged into YouTube as Troy Time 420 though. So if tell me why you won't hit the like button.
There you go. Because it's going to get good here, man. We're about to go out. We're going to go out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. These are starting to get there. Okay, Mighty Plus is first. Still waiting on these bad boys. They're gonna blink. Yeah, okay. So the Mighty Plus heated up quicker than the Crafty Pluses, and the Mighty Plus went on last.
I underloaded my Mighty. That's what's going on, man.
That fucked it up.
That fucked it up. And I fucked it.
Waiting on you, Mighty. Mighty's almost there. 393. 399. 404. 4. All right, man. Wish me luck, guys.
I felt like man, my Mighty seems to be under delivering. Sure enough.
Oh, these things are loving it, man. I'm not dropping them but 5 degrees.
Oh, that looks glorious. That looks glorious. You got 3 of them on there? 4. Oh, you got one on the whip. Whip. Sorry.
Mighty Plus on a whip.
Wait, is one of your crafties off?
No, they're both going green. It's flipped around for balance.
Oh, okay. For balance. That's a good idea. You got to balance that thing. You got another slot on there. Why don't you put another Mighty on there?
That's my carb when I finally clear it.
You don't need a carb.
I don't need a 5th vape either.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, fuck me, man. Whoa.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ooh. Shit.
That's a $1,500 fucking rig or something with the glass. That's ridiculous. It'll make it go shit.
What? It's gonna make you go shit. I don't know if I want that. I don't need that in my life.
Something's turning off on me. This motherfucker. Why? Oh, you were on temp boost. That's why. The temp boost is timed. Oh. Oof. Yeah, oof. Man. We're clouding the place up. Chain hitting this shit.
So, I don't know where we're at in the show notes, Jerry. I got lost.
I can tell you we were supposed to talk about like difference in life.
Oh yeah. So I think the USB is the game changer here because USB-C is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can charge it in my car now without a special charger. You know how many years I went trying to get a car charger for the Mighty, like one team one, but not being able to justify it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they were like $30 or whatever, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't need it." It's more of a it would be nice to have the ability to charge my vape in the car. And then when I finally got one, it was a fucking game changer. I was like, holy shit, it charges fast. I'm no longer like wired to home to charge my Mighty. Like now I can just charge it in the car. Like I told you in the beginning of the show tonight that I lost my Mighty charger and it doesn't matter because I charge my Mighty in the car now. Like,
crazy.
I charge my phone in the car for that matter. The same thing. Like I never charge my phone inside the house. It just whenever I'm in the car, I just plug it in and it charges via USB-C and I'm in the car every day enough. Or it has like the wireless charging as well in the car. Whoa. But now the Mighty Plus has the USB-C and it kind of goes into that same lifestyle groove. Like it's a different type of convenience. Yeah, Percy agrees.
Yeah, he likes it too. He's a USB-C fan. Come here, fucker.
So like with the old Mighty, I always had it plugged in at my desk. I always had the charger here at my desk. And I always knew where the charger was, unless I loaned it out to somebody like Figmo, you know.
Right.
But with USB-C, it doesn't matter. You can just charge it with all your USB-C devices to some degree.
And I love the speed charger thing that you can get in less than or about an hour is dope. Like that's a game changer. Plus, that's where you get the pass through charging. So, I would always want that speed charger, man. That's killer.
Do you have any other USB-C chargers that are the speed charger, like a 45 watt or a higher watt charger?
I have two. I have the Taffy Bowl, which did not work, and then I have the Hayes Square Pro, which did. That's the one that you did, and I went, cool. I'm going to try that.
The Taffy Bowl though is micro still.
Yeah, but the cord is not. So I just put the mighty USB cord into there because it's a Qualcomm brick and a Qualcomm cord. So I thought if the mighty cord's worth of shit, which it's not, so it doesn't work on that. But you nailed it for me with the Hayes charger. That thing worked great, fast. Started blinking double time on the charger.
Yeah, and cool. It messages like DCT or something, which I'm not sure what that means.
I didn't get that at all. I just got a nice quick. I mean, well, you mean did it real quickly say that, or did it stay there?
Like right when you plug it in, like it does like this little like thing, and then it says DCT, and then it goes into like the charging icon.
Okay, I didn't take note of the letter thingy there. I'll have to check that out.
Okay.
DC. Right on. Well, I'm a fan of the quick charger.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the official one, or maybe a Samsung one, or one from Amazon or something.
Yeah. Something dope. I saw somebody link to one of those on Amazon. They had like 4 ports. It was like a 45 watt motherfucker. I was like, damn, that thing will take care of it.
Shit. I have a USB charger, like a charging station, like a one that plugs into the wall, but I'm not sure if any of them are like a supercharger capable plug. I don't think they are.
I'm pretty sure mine's not. So I don't know, but I don't think it is. So pretty sure it's not.
I feel like your cat is watching like a moth or something. Like there's like a moth flying around.
I don't know what he's doing, man. He's kind of funky. What are you looking at, man? You looking right here? There's a hair. It's your hair. Fucking who knows, man? Fucking Buddha cat. I don't know.
Your cat's been inhaling. Like your cat's been in the room hotboxing with you. Now your cat's all fucked up.
Yeah. Well, Troy, I want to know if you look for and see the differences that I felt in terms of airflow and vapor temperature on your mouth between the two. If you just focus on that at some point, because if it is a little different, then people with sensitive lungs might want to give it another look. But I don't know that it's that different. I think it's subtle at best. You didn't report anything, so it must not be much there.
The difference in temperature
and airflow, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're the differences are very subtle.
Yeah.
It's like slicing the differences between like a 2020 and a 2021 Dynavap M. It's like you have to really, really know the vaporizer to even see and taste the difference, and figure out what's happening. It's a subtle thing.
I agree. Yeah. So that means it comes down to if the vapor's pretty much the same, are the changes worth the extra $50, let's say, because that's the difference in general. So
that's what the difference is.
Yeah, you got USB-C, arguably a slightly brighter screen, but I'm not going to say they didn't tout it, so I'm not going to say it is as far as a feature. So really USB-C and the bowl, the feet. I guess we're going to talk about feet now.
Yeah, the feet. Jerry, did you see the video that I put up on the first look?
I fucking the earthquake one. I love it.
Yeah. Check
you
this
have a clip?
out. Yeah, I got the clip right here. You could do the same trick with the old Mighty. Like if you wanted to put your stand in there upside down, you could still stand it up, but it's pretty wobbly. Like if I, it's fucking hilarious. Guess which one fell down? Do that test again. Do that test again. Okay.
This is brilliant. That is fucking great, man. I love it. I love it, dude.
Man, so I feel like they snuck one more thing in to the changes, and since people complained that the Mighty didn't stand up, they were kind of like, oh well, we'll make it stand up.
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't really stand up all that better. I mean, if you want to put it on like a shelf or something, now it stands up, and I think it does stand up better than just on the stand. But in the example of me hitting the desk, it just makes the feet fall over because it makes it wobble side to side. I don't know.
Well, the lean already gets it off balance, so now it's already, it might be the first one to kind of go kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I hate having to flip the pick. Like
Yeah.
as we talked about with the Crafty, for me, flipping the pick is just now I'm gonna lose the pick.
Yeah. Well, the old pick seemed to fall out easier on some of mine, but I never realized what was at the bottom of the Mighty anyhow. I didn't understand those little, the old Mighty technically has feet. I didn't know what those little two nubs were until these came out and I went, oh, that was their first attempt at fucking feet. And I never knew what those were, but when you flip the thing, it all makes sense and it kind of works. It actually stands up better without reversing the pick. Like it actually does stand up by itself. You can actually get it to stand gingerly, whereas the old one, the new one won't do it at all. But so really, it's kind of like all they did was really kind of go, our design was fine before. We're just going to make it a little better for those of you who had a hard time with it. And I feel like I was disappointed, man. Like I felt like they were going to listen to the customer and put the Crafty bottom on it. I thought that was a piece of cake, right? Take that bottom, put it over there. And this felt like I was like, dude, you guys missed it. Like, how did you miss this? You had 7 years and you missed this. The flat bottom's been there since the beginning. It's on the wrong vape.
It's the wrong vape.
The fuck?
That's
what I think.
I don't disagree with you. I think carrying the Mighty with the stand in my pocket is a little cumbersome. Like I often pop that stand like you have. I often pop it off if I'm going to carry the Mighty in my pocket. Like I'll leave it behind. Not all the time. Like I will carry it with that stand in my pocket, but I prefer not to. And I think a flat bottom Mighty would carry better than a Mighty with a stand. I've carried the Crafty, and I've never really complained about the flat bottom. I do think the Mighty carries better than the Crafty. Just like the Crafty tends to like flip sideways in my pocket, and it just feels different, and it hurts my leg more. Whereas the Mighty can kind of force itself to be vertical because it's big.
It's too big to turn around.
Yeah, it's too big to flip around sideways.
It starts out sideways.
Yeah.
What's the width of the Mighty compared to the height of the Crafty? Like put the bottom of the Mighty up next to the Crafty. I'm sorry. Put them back the way they were. Take the Mighty and turn it to 90 degrees at 3 o'clock. No. Yeah, the rotate it the other axis to 3 o'clock. Yeah. Now put those two edges together, and it's about the size. It's shorter than the Crafty even before the mouthpiece. So okay, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I can see that's considerably wider when it gets turned around on you. You with me? What, did you just lose your own?
Oh
point?
yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
8 bowls later.
Side by side, just as an ass whooper, like doing two mighties.
Totally, man. The double mighty is enough, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot, Jerry.
I will say this, bro. Since this change with the Mighty Plus, it lives with the pick in reverse because I want it to fucking stand up, and that's how it stands up over there. On my desk, I can use it, and as long as I just put it down, it's not a problem. I can't just casually lay it down, but if I purposely put it down, it stays in place. On my shelves, there's some places with the slightest lean, fuck it, it falls over, whereas the old one would have stood up. So it's interesting. I think it's an improvement, but you could argue against it.
Totally. I think the feet are memeable.
Yes, please meme these motherfuckers. Meme them hard. Meme them hard.
Meme the feet. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not impressed by the feet. That's for sure.
Bro.
Do we want to invite people on to like talk about the?
I felt a little insulted. Yeah, that'd be great. If you got something to say about these differences, what you think, man, I'd love to know what you think. Because these are just our opinions, man. I know what you think. Did you have to put the thing out there, or how's it work?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Oh, but I can't pin it. Damn.
You can't pin it. It's in there. It's in the chat.
I posted it. Let me see if I can pin it from. There we go. Now it's pinned. All right.
There we go.
If anybody wants to come on, please have a microphone, headphones, and a shirt. Please be wearing a shirt. 1% at a time. Talking about the Mighty Plus or the Crafty Plus, whether or not these changes are worth the price difference. And Jerry, you said $50, thinking people are going to pay $350 retail for the Mighty OG. But I saw on like Planet of the Vapes, like even in your headline now, it's like now 15% off. Like,
well, it ends up being close to 50 if you take the discount off both. But you're right. So the Mighty Plus is like $340, and then the Mighty is $297 on a 15% discount at Planet of Vapes. If you can find them, the Mighties are going to trickle in. They're going to trickle in, and then.
But the Plus won't be at a discount, right? The Plus is going to be $399.
No, it's on it. You can use that code SB15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it should get you down to like $340 or so. So check it all the time. Check it now. See if there's any on the site right now. They're trickling in all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they're not going to be like in stock and into there for a while. They're going to be in stock and they'll be there for like a day, and then
they're gonna sell out.
Yeah, and it's not the retailer's fault, man. That's the way Planet Vapes is. Stores and Bickle's doing it. Like, we got a big ass order in, and they're just going, here's a few. Yeah, and I respect that. They're being fair to everybody, and you know what I'm saying. So I can see that.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna trickle out because they're going to a lot of distributors, and there's limited stock in the beginning. This is how new products work. 420vz.to/Mighty Plus will send you to the Mighty Plus sale destination.
There you go.
Oh, we got a first guest.
Man, right on. You know this guy?
I don't, but he appears to be wearing a shirt, and he's got monitors behind him. Romulus the Fourth.
Checks the boxes. Right on.
All right, here comes the Romulus.
Guys, Troy, Jerry, thank you for having me. I'm a longtime fan. I really enjoy your stream.
Welcome, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Honestly,
man.
Thank you so much. Like, I got into vaping because of you guys. Like, I just have gone down the rabbit hole with you guys at like 3 a.m. watching like past streams. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
That's awesome, man. Thanks. What do you got in your hand there?
I got an OG Mighty
Wow,
and a
that's
Mighty
great.
Plus. The Mighty Plus arrived today. I was really excited to try it. And
Congrats.
guys, I think one thing we didn't mention here was like the Mighty. It's got like raised a raised print on it, and on the Mighty Plus, it's just like
Oh, they just painted it on. Yeah.
yeah, it's a little cheap, and I feel like the feet. It's almost like false advertising because I was I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm an SMB like fanboy, kind of thanks to you guys, but like I was very disappointed with the feet. I definitely agree with a lot of the things you guys have been saying tonight. I don't think the Mighty Plus is like an immediate upgrade, but I got it because of USB-C, easier to charge on the go, and I'm pretty excited about the ceramic bowl. I actually think it hits a little harder than the OG Mighty.
No shit. How old's your Mighty?
It's about a year old. It's approaching a year old. I got it in November of last year.
You beat the hell out of it, or occasionally?
Yeah, I mained it for like 5 months straight, and I could notice a little dip in the battery now. So, and I knew the Mighty Plus was coming, so I figured why the heck not? Just
That's
snagged
awesome,
it, so,
man.
Yeah.
Are you glad you did?
Yeah, I am, and I also have a Volcano hybrid.
Oh, so you like that signature, man? You're in that zone.
Oh
That's
yeah,
great,
yeah.
man.
I'm pretty into it. Pretty passionate. I'm a hardliner, so.
So have you noticed any difference with the ceramic, either in the Mighty Plus or the Mighty?
I have. I feel like it does hit harder. Like I feel like I'm getting more taste than denser vapor, and I feel like harsher vapor almost, just a hair. It's not like it's worlds like above the OG Mighty, but I feel like yes, the vapor from the Mighty Plus is a hair denser, maybe because it's new. I feel like I can't truly answer that question. It remains to be seen.
Yeah, it's hard to take out the newness factor.
Yes, exactly. It is. It'll take some time. I mean, maybe like 6 months from now, there will be another Mighty Plus stream, like revisited. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. See what I mean? I think there'll be a lot of opinions that are going to be nuanced or different, and every one of them is going to be valid to the Mighty that person's holding in their hand. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, I appreciate you sharing that, and because I mean, you know, I don't know about you, but I was a little like I was always afraid to share it. I'm glad Troy even pointed out the difference in feel. Now I'm like, okay, good. That if I get past that, then I'll know I've got onto something. Otherwise, I could just be full of shit. So, you know, who knows?
I love the way this the Mighty Plus feels. It feels better than the OG Mighty. It's definitely more comfortable in my hand. I feel like it is subtly like thinner in profile, perhaps. It does feel better in the hand.
Do you have the Crafty?
I do not. I do not. I've never used a Crafty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Worth the $50 to you? Which one would you buy if you didn't have either one?
See, that's a tough call. Like, it depends on your needs. It depends on your budget. I'd say. If you're on the go a lot and USB-C is easier for you, I'll pull the trigger on the $50. But I'd say the OG Mighty is a better value because you get the accessories with it.
Yeah,
that's true. You get
better value.
There you go.
Better value.
That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Yeah, I was disappointed
Things to think about.
The pad wasn't in there. I really wanted that to. I was like, they don't have the pad in there. It was in the picture on their site, but not in the description. And I was like, fuck, I don't know now. So I had to wait to get one to find out. So
yeah, that was really disappointing to see that the Mighty Plus came with so little accessories. Compared to the OG Mighty?
What's worse, no pad or no brush?
No brush. I'd say no brush.
There we go.
That's
right. Good answer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If they would have taken the brush out, I would have stopped.
Well, you did.
Well, they took it out of the Crafty originally. Remember?
It's in there now, though. Thank you very much, Troy. Everybody can thank Troy for that.
even they thanked me. They sent me like I don't know, like 20 brushes.
Yeah, a drawer full of brushes, man. It's awesome.
It's the best brush in the industry. Like
all day.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for having me. I was going to bounce and maybe let somebody else hop in if they wanted to.
Appreciate it, man.
I don't want to steal the spotlight all night or whatever. So, thank you, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
Much. Great
Appreciate it.
having you.
Thanks for session with us.
Take care.
Bye. That was fun.
What do you think, Percy? Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing all the opinions that are going on out there, and it'll take a while for them to develop though with the way they're distributing these fucking things. So
Yeah.
I don't know about that. All I know is I'm baked, man. That was a good bowl on that, and let's see, we hybrid and then double crafted, and then double mightied, and then Nino Jurgen.
Nino Jurgen.
Nino Jurgen. That's just something sounds wrong about that.
It doesn't sound good. Man, there was a scary ass fucking bug in here. I don't know if you saw that when Romulus was talking. I apologize for that distraction. Like this, it's like a dragonfly looking mosquito, and it was red. It was like a little red looking dragonfly, tiny little like mosquito looking dragonfly. Trying to land on me.
Did you get it?
No, that's the scary part. Like as soon as I pulled out my defense mechanisms, he disappeared into the lights, and now I don't know where he's at. He's gonna sneak at me from a different angle.
It's right behind you.
Don't do that shit.
I know. I really wanted to, but I knew it would be mean. So, but then I sort of did it just enough to see.
I'm already getting that. Like every time something touches my leg, I'm like, oh shit, what is it?
Oh, that's funny.
What is it?
That's
oh
great.
Shit, we got a Tron. We got a Tron's Cron.
Hey, Tron's in the house, man. What's up, man? Cool. Let's see what he's vaping, man. I wonder if he's got a new plus.
Not a mighty
What's
plus.
up? Not a plus. Right on, man. What do you got going on there, man?
Good old Terp Torch is still serving me well.
You're balling. Right on. That's awesome. Thanks for jumping on, man.
Yeah, man. My pleasure. Happy Friday, boys.
Yeah,
Happy Friday. You're not a mighty user, right? Are you a mighty guy?
Still not. I'm considering it now, but that's what I kind of was gonna say is that like seeing you guys compare the features of the Plus kind of makes me want to buy the OG one.
The OG, yeah.
And like not to say it's a bad vape, but it's just like for the money I would save and the difference in performance, since I've never tried a mighty anyway, like I don't think I'd really be able to tell the difference with the ceramic. And there's sites dropping fire sales. I know POTV already has a sale. I don't know if it's the same sale on the Canadian one necessarily, but it's like it's still discounted, and I've seen some other sites with like crazy deals on that. But then I was like I probably shouldn't buy another vape right now.
Yeah, it's hard, right? Yeah.
So it's kind of like maybe I'll just wait till this completely dies and see if they're still selling the OG Mighty.
You'll be a while, bro. You'll be a while.
I'm going on like a year and a half now. So.
Oh, right on. Well, put it on that bong every night. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. This is what I hit while I'm waiting for the Terp Torch to warm up.
Yeah, right on, man.
And obviously outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's kind of like weird seeing, especially your video with the earthquake, Troy. That was hilarious. That was awesome. Like I was just like really like.
Yeah,
I know this wasn't intentional. But.
It was pretty disappointing. I even recreated it a couple times. I went and did it on my wife's table, and it was the opposite. Like so I feel like it has to do with like how this desk is mounted. Versus like where the shaky, like how like the angle, like where the shaky.
Did you reverse their position
on this desk? Yes,
and still did it the same.
Yeah,
yeah. I think you did that in the video.
I did it in the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe some people want the ceramic for other reasons than just it not scratching, so that could be a value. And obviously, USB-C should just be on everything, but like I don't know, I feel like if it was my money, I'd be like I'd put up with the barrel charger, like to get that vape and to just have it.
Plus like you said, with the Mighty Plus coming out, it's gonna spread a lot of discounts on the Mighty OG. And
yeah, I'm thinking like Black Friday might be a good time.
Black Friday, that's true. Black Friday is coming up soon. And we don't know if the Mighty OG is going to stay on the market or stay on the market forever. Do we know anything about that, Jerry?
With Stores and Bickle, you never know. But the word is they're going to roll them both. So they are rolling them both for the foreseeable future.
For the time
And
being.
quite frankly, I think it's up to the market. I think they're smart to
Mhm.
keep them both, and the market's going to decide which one they keep.
Yeah.
So your vote, guys.
I mean,
Yeah.
if a riser can squeeze 2 or 3 years out of the Air one and the Solo one, I think stores could squeeze 5 or 10 out of the Mighty.
Yep.
True.
Yep. No doubt. I was disappointed in the not flat bottom, but otherwise I'm happy with the upgrades. And I think $50 is a decent price point difference. But again, it's if the $50 matters to you, the cheaper one, you're not missing a thing, man. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, $50 US usually translates to like 80 Canadian. So
Yeah, bigger difference. Man.
it's like it does make a difference. But
Yeah. Oh, we lost you there, bud. Did you do that? Who muted him?
I forgot I muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, up here, $50 American works out to like 75, 80 Canadian usually. So it is a little bit of a bigger difference. And also, that was the thing I didn't realize until tonight. You guys were saying the Plus doesn't come with any of the old accessories anymore, which I just kind of like, at least the brush. Like,
it has a brush.
At least
it has the brush.
Oh, it does have the brush? Okay.
Yeah, it does have the brush.
And a dosing capsule. What it's missing is O-rings, a mesh pad, and then the grinder and the filler that a lot of people don't use. So.
And no grinder, no fill tool.
Yeah.
No extra O-rings, no concentrate pad.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't use the grinder for sure because I think Sneaky Pete gives away those plastic grinders that are like the stores, and I have like 2 brilliant cuts anyway. So, but I mean, like, you know, it's nice to see a pack when you're paid. Like, I think they should include the stand with the OG Mighty. You know, like little things like that should just be in the box anyway.
Does it still include it still includes a pretty thick ass book too, like doesn't it? Like a 12 language in-depth manual warning, like a pretty heavy little booklet. Like, I'm pretty sure it came with that.
The OG Mighty does, and the new one comes with one too. It might not be as big, but it's still very complete and plenty. That's like a quick start and a book, I think, or something in there. So yeah, there's plenty of. I mean, they got good documentation, man. They put it in there. So yeah.
If you need has to meet all those certifications and shit.
Absolutely, man. That's a good point. If you need those accessories, it's an easy choice.
I mean, for someone like me, it might not be even that big of a deal. But if you're buying your first vape, and I know a lot of people jump in and will spend the money on a Mighty or a Crafty right away, I think it's kind of important to get those kind of things in the box, especially at that price point, you know?
What about the Crafty Plus? That's $280, or you can get the older one for $200. What would you do there?
Yeah, and that one, I think it's even, I might lean more on the Plus just because it's like micro USB is already on the old one, but it's like, well, it's not even that much of a difference to just get USB-C. And then the ceramic bowl is like a nice bonus, I guess. It won't scratch up as bad as the main takeaway everyone's had so far.
It won't stain as badly. Like it's easier to clean and get the stuff out. Whereas the metal one, the aluminum, that stuff stains quickly. So far, yeah. I mean, I'm going on my hybrid experience, and you're right. I hope that it transfers over. So, but where the fuck were we, man? I just had a good little whoop-de-doo, man.
We were talking about the ceramic experience, you've been using the Volcano hybrid, and you haven't noticed any scratches or any stains or any buildup.
Yeah. So for him, it's worth $80 to get the upgrades on the Crafty Plus. Or 80 US, which is now what, 120-ish, 130 Canadian?
Oh wait, okay. I didn't realize it was that much higher. But I mean, it's still a less expensive product overall, right? Well, maybe not. If that's gonna be, what's the US price on the new the Plus Crafty?
$280.
$280 US. So that might be closer to like $400. I don't know. I'll have to wait and actually see the retail prices up here because it's always a little different. But but right now I know, like, for example, Planet of the Vapes has the OG Mighty Canadian on the Canadian site for $399, and the Crafty for, I think it's like $280 right now, Canadian.
Okay.
So I'm not even look. I could just open the link, but anyway.
So which would you get? Which would you get?
See, I'm always basing my opinion off like you guys and other viewers that I've seen. So because I haven't actually even tried a Mighty or any Store's product in person, and I feel like originally I was like the Mighty's just too big, but then like seeing you guys actually handle it, I feel like it just looks bigger than it is on pictures. Like it's still like not small, but it's not like ridiculously large.
Nice.
Yeah, like and it looks thin too, which you were saying before, like a flask, which is like a really comfortable form factor.
Yeah, it is. It is like a
like
vapor
for a
flask.
pocket or for carrying, and that's it's portable, right? So like I feel like that's what stores are saying. Like when everyone's like, "Well, it doesn't stand up," and like, "What you need standing for? Just put it in pocket. It doesn't need flip."
It has little bumps. You use bumps.
The bumps will make it perfect. Don't worry.
Maybe that's what happened. They were like, "What the fuck did they want it to stand for?" And then they look at me and Jerry, and they're like, "Oh, they keep all their shit on shelves
That's for the display.
on display." Okay, so that
These dummies.
maybe the feed were optimized for our light angles, Jerry. We don't even know it.
Yeah, they're scratching their heads, going, "What's wrong with these people? We hooked them up. Got the nice, perfect angle for that sunset lighting. It's perfect. Man.
You get that perfect, the golden hour lighting there.
The golden hour lighting.
Exactly. That's the one, man. That's the one.
Well, Tron's
Well, I don't
thanks
wanna-
for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you
man.
for
Appreciate
having
you
me.
jumping on. It's always good to see you, man. Thanks for watching too, man.
Pleasure.
Our
is
watchers,
all mine.
listeners, follow Tron's Cron on Instagram. You have a YouTube channel as well, right?
Yeah, YouTube is Trons Cron, exactly like it's spelled in the bottom corner here, and on Instagram it's Trons Cron 420, all one word, no space, no apostrophe.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for popping in, buddy. See you soon.
My pleasure. Happy Friday, and have the next person on here. See what
Right on,
happens.
man.
It'll be magical.
See you next week, man.
Later, guys.
Ciao. I appreciate you guys sharing your opinions, man. It's always great to have you on and pick your brains.
Yeah, this vape talk is fun. I like doing the
I
vape
love
talk.
it, man. I love it.
You got any more people want to talk about the Mighty Plus updates or lack of updates or the feet or the ceramic or
USB-C or the pricing?
The pricing.
Jurgen and his wonderful footsteps.
Or what?
You have that clip?
Which
Can we
one?
watch Jurgen slow walk again?
Do you want to? Which one is it? I think I have all the clips. Yeah. You want to do a funny narration?
We can watch him slow walk. I love this guy, man.
All right.
We at Storz & Bickel are proud to say that our vaporizers are the best on the market. Since its release, the Volcano
Even
has
the
been
fire
the
extinguisher
benchmark
is
of
volcano
excellent vapor quality. When Crafty and Mighty launched, they set new
try to
standards
do this shit at home.
for
It's hard.
portable vaporizers.
I mean,
The
your foot is in the
secret to
air
the
for
success
so
of
long.
our
You can watch him
vaporizers
kind of swing.
is
It's
our
really hard. I've
philosophy,
tried this. It's hard.
which has
So
not changed
this
since
ain't
we
easy.
started 20
And
years
I just
ago.
want to acknowledge. That's all I'm saying.
In the center
I'm
of
slow
everything we
walking.
do
Now
is
watch.
the customer. Many of our customers use our
What
devices
was that?
several times a day. And it is our mission
Plenty?
to make every single session
What was that,
an
Jürgen?
exceptional and reliable experience.
What are you gonna do with the
From a vaporizer, you want big and clean vapor clouds on the very
Check, they're
first
still
draw.
doing it, man.
You want
It's so
excellent
hard to
taste
do.
and airflow. You want an
Love this.
intuitive design, and you
Where's
want
the mark?
reliability
Where's the fucking
and
mark, man?
quality. And that's exactly what Storz &
He's
Bickel
got the leg muscles for
vaporizers
it. He's
deliver.
ripped down there, man.
It has
What's that
always been most
contraption
important
on
to
their
us
board
that
with
our
the-
vaporizers perform well,
Oh, do
that
we need
they
to
are
back it up and
effective
zoom in?
and safe,
what do they
and
call
they
it?
are
Yes.
easy to
Look
use
at
and
what's on
easy
that
to clean.
fucking clipboard, whiteboard.
There are no compromises
Right?
when it comes to performance.
Surely they didn't
What
know
the
that was there. Let's
fuck
zoom
is
in.
that fucking thing?
vaporizers. And you never change a running system.
Man, we got to know what they're doing.
However,
Is-
at Storz
what
&
the
Bickel,
fuck is
we
it?
do believe in continuous improvements
that's great.
to
Oh,
always
What the fuck
bring
is
you
it?
the
Crafting
best
tool
in
on
class.
the. Okay, thanks, Pigeon.
This is
I knew
why I'm
Pigeon.
so excited for
That's
this
exactly what I was
next
gonna. I was
part.
gonna like find a screenshot.
Let me introduce to you our next
he is.
Volcano
He made
edition, the gorgeous
That's
Volcano
dope.
Onyx.
That's all I wanted to say,
What's up,
man.
bro?
The walk it's a fucking awesome walk.
What's up, bro?
Thank you.
Dexter wants to be in the shot. Dexter.
I'm sorry, buddy. Let's get you. Let's get you.
Oh, wait, no, you don't want to. Don't be barking at me.
Oh, is Dexter around? I love Dexter, man.
Dexter's over here. Dexter.
This dog is so
you want to be in the
cute.
shot? Come here. Come here. Up. Come on. Up.
Come on, Dexter.
Up. What the fuck?
Where'd he go?
Hey,
Come on,
Dexter.
Dexter.
Because the door's
Need
open.
you,
Go
Dexter.
outside. Come here. Hey. Come here. Oh, because you're muddy? Yeah. Okay, piss off then. Thank you.
He's not gonna do it, huh?
Well, his paws are muddy, so he knew better.
He's being very thoughtful.
Yeah, he was
I
being
like
he was
that.
being thoughtful. He's like, wait, hey,
Great
bro.
dog.
He's like, my paws are
Great dog.
probably got dog shit on my paws. I stepped in it, so
That's awesome. That's awesome.
probably don't want me on your TV show right now.
Yeah. All right.
Holy
Well-
shit! I don't think we got any more people. And no one else wants to join.
And it's almost 11:30 my time, man.
It is
It's
late.
late.
It's like
We've
people are
been
probably
going
wearing
on
their
for 2
pajamas.
They're probably like, dude, I just want to go to sleep, and you guys won't shut up. So
They're like, hey, you guys got to end the show so we can jerk off and go to sleep now.
That's great. Well, we know it's on Troy's menu tonight. That's awesome. So.
Oh, I'm reading the
Oh,
comments.
shit.
Joey. Reading the comments.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, awesome, man. Well, yeah, it's been fun, man. I'm glad we finally did this show. We've been waiting to do it and get to know him a little bit. So we'll talk about him more. But fuck, I'm ready to talk about some other stuff too. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spending more time with the Mighty Plus. And I'm really looking to see how it maintains its surface, because you all seen how my Mighty Bowl
yeah.
cycles. Like my
That's right.
Mighty Bowl has like cycles of life and surface, and like it builds up a layer of crud, and it gets dark and golden. It starts getting tanned, like people from Florida, and then
No.
and then it gets like bronze, like
That's it.
old people that live on the beach, bronzed. You know, like they're.
Oh.
And then it gets so thick that it eventually can be cleaned off.
If you wait long enough, it'll get easy. Trust me, it's gonna suck for a while, but trust me, it'll get good. No, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it, but it'll get better.
It's the difference between like crepe thinness and omelet thickness. You know, like you build up that omelet layer of crud on the Mighty Bowl, and then it becomes a little easier to flake off.
Yeah, I get you, man. I get you.
But yeah, it's probably easier to just maintain your fucking bowl and keep it clean routinely. And I'm interested to see how the ceramic affects that.
Yeah, I have yet to leave a bowl camping. So once we do that a few times, we'll know. You know what I'm saying? So,
I have, and
how to do?
it emptied out right away.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So it did seem relatively non-stick-ish.
It's robust. More
Robust.
More
Robust, like a
robust.
tomato sauce, like a pasta ragu.
See,
Prego.
he gets it. He gets it.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, man.
We were jamming last night in the Discord, in the 420 Vapes on Discord session. There's probably like 12 of us in there, and we had a pasta discussion. We were talking about pasta,
Uh-huh.
and we talked about it for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, and I got hungry, and I'm like, fuck. And then some time goes by, and then something else comes up, and then we start talking about pasta again, but from a different angle. And we were talking about like weaving pasta, like making a loom to weave pasta, and all of the fun creations we could do with like a pasta 3D printer and weaving pasta. You know, like, yeah, dude. And
3D
and then-
print pasta.
and then I remembered that I had lasagna from this Italian place that we got in the fridge. So I was like, fuck, like I am so happy. Like the talk of food which normally makes me hungry at late night hours, you know, it's like frustrating. It's like, fuck, it's like it's 2 a.m. and now I'm hungry as fuck.
Right.
Fuckers. Like, why are you talking about this? Why are you showing
Chicken
me
cordon
pictures?
bleu. Nobody has chicken cordon bleu at home. God damn it. What are we talking about this for?
But then I go inside and my daughter ate the lasagna, so I didn't have any lasagna.
Oh fuck! This did not end well. I thought we were like about to.
No, it didn't end well. But
Dude, you
but
just like Lucy Charlie Brown the ball out on me on that one. Now I thought we were about to go have some lasagna and then boof.
no.
Shit.
But my daughter ate it, and my daughter's a lot like me. Like she's very empath. She's like an empath. So if she knew that I was disappointed, like if I really wanted that lasagna, then she would feel bad, and it would potentially even like ruin her night. Like I'm that way.
Yeah.
Like if I ate my fucking kid's brownie, and
yeah.
like she was pissed off, and it like ruined my day, and like I had to go spend like $60 to get shit delivered. Yeah, it just so like when I went in there, and like I was like all starry-eyed for the lasagna leftovers, you know, and I saw her with the plate. I'm like, "Did you eat the lasagna?" And she's like, "Yeah, did you want it?" And I'm like, "Nope, not at all." It's like I just completely buried it. It's like, no,
I was looking for the sauce behind it.
good.
Okay.
It's all good. I didn't want the lasagna at all.
Oh man.
No, but it was
That's
fine.
great.
It was fine.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, but shit. Well, so then what'd you eat?
I think I made a weird peanut butter and jelly single slice of bread taco. If that makes
Happen
sense.
fold?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was butter. It was like the buttermilk bread.
Buttermilk bread. What the hell
really
is that?
good. Oh, fucking Jerry. It's fucking good.
That sounds good.
It's the good shit.
Is this new?
I don't think it's new, but
Is it LA?
maybe it might be. But I don't know. We buy it at the normal grocery store. Do you guys have buttermilk bread in the chat? Anyone know what buttermilk bread is? Buttermilk
So
biscuits.
what's great about it?
It's a little more dense, and it's got a real subtle sweetness to it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, when it's fresh, it's not. It makes really good French toast.
Ooh.
Not as good as Hawaiian bread though. Like I really like Hawaiian bread. Like you get those big round King's Hawaiian loaves, and you slice those the night before. You lay them out so they kind of like dry up a little, just a little bit, and then make French toast with that shit. Cinnamon French toast. Oh fucking A, Jerry. Oh.
We used to do that with the dozen rolls, the same rolls, the Hawaiian ones. You just put a bunch of just fucking drizzle butter all over the top and probably sugar and cinnamon and throw it in the oven for a bit. That shit was awesome too, man. Yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. I could do that. Vegan it up a little bit. Vegan butter, that'd be good for me.
What's vegan butter? I don't know if I want to know what vegan butter is.
It's pretty fucking good these days, dude. You should try it because it's real damn close. And once you forget about the other one, you don't even notice.
How much does it cost though?
About a buck a stick.
So so it's cheaper than butter.
It's like, well, who knows what a buck a stick is in LA? I mean, you guys might be paying crazy shit for your butter. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
probably.
the tubs that equal 4 sticks are $4.
What's it called? What are you buying?
Fuck, you would ask. I just know what it looks like. It's got some shit, man. They got like 4 different kinds. It's red. It's a little square red cube plastic lid. I don't know what the fuck it is. Nature's something. Who the fuck knows? It's butter, fake. It's made of oil is what it is. It's made of oil. So fake butter, fake butter.
Nature's something, butter, fake.
And you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about out there. Help me out, man. Nature's Balance. Timo got it. Thank you. Nature's Balance.
I'm looking for Nature's something butter fake. Yeah,
we got it
in a little red jar.
We got it. Nature's Balance.
Nature's Balance.
Timo bailed me out. Thank you, Timo. Nature's Balance. That's the one. That's
funny. Man, Jerry,
good,
I got like a bruise on my arm because I didn't show it in the video, in the Mighty video, but I was trying to do this shot where I like switch the cameras, so I'm like the Mighty Plus is finally here, and then I switched to this, and I wanted to toss it and
This is gonna be good.
and do like a catch, like catch it like like on my bicep.
Yeah.
But the fucking package was so heavy that I couldn't do it, and a bunch of times it landed on like the corner dug into my arm.
A bunch of times. It took a lot of takes.
It took a lot of takes,
Oh.
like a lot. And I was in the session, you know, like doing double deckers with gelato over gelato. So I was like pumped up on sativa. I really wanted the shot. Like I really wanted to do the and not that one though. Like yeah, and then fucking catch it on my arm, but I couldn't get it done.
Was the vape in the box?
Yeah, it was new in package.
Oh fuck! It was still. Yeah, I was gonna say if you take the vape out, maybe.
I didn't want to cheat. But yeah, I thought about it.
Taking it for the team, man. I love you. That's That's what sets Troy apart right there.
Got little bruises up here, like
He puts his body on the line. Troy puts his body on the line, motherfuckers. I love that about you. If there's danger in a vape, Troy is there. Fucking check it out. And the packaging. Right. He doesn't just keep it at the vape. He extends it to your whole experience. Right. I'm not gonna fuck with your mailman though, but package we got.
I think the DHL guy knows what's up. We're gonna get him in on a session here.
You think?
We're gonna order some stuff.
What kind of hints?
Because he pulls up, he's listening to metal, and he's rocking out, and he's got like the metal attitude, you know.
Okay.
Like, you know, there's a difference between listening to metal and like that dude's metal. Like
right. I listen to metal. Right, I get you.
Yeah, and just like the way he like seen my shirt and like nods like, yeah, man, here's your package. Like you just kind of tell. Like wearing 420 attire. This could be a whole fucking video. Wearing 420 attire has made me observe a whole new level of acceptance or not acceptance.
Yeah. True. Oh, I haven't felt the knot. You felt the knot in LA?
There's times where there's not. Yeah.
How come you feel it and I don't? That's crazy. Wow. I would have thought here I get it from people, but not in LA. I don't get any negative.
Some people are just fucking. I live in Orange County, which recently flipped from being like Republican. Now it's like more Democrat, but it just recently flipped. So there may be different levels of cannabis acceptance where I live, even though California is traditionally very stoner friendly.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I get nothing but positive. Sometimes I'll wear my Sunshine Cannabis tie-dye shirt, and I'll always get somebody always goes, "Hey, cool shirt, man. I've got a couple. If it says cannabis, they go, I like your shirt." I get that a couple times. And I get it from different ranges of people, like you said. I mean, it can be someone my age who would like the Floyd shirt too, or somebody young. They're all kind of like,
yeah. A lot of people are just like, they see it and then like, oh shit, like an opportunity to talk to someone who is clearly into cannabis. Like that's what I feel. Like it's more inviting.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of that. Like I get a lot of people like, hey, is it a store somewhere? Do you work at a store? And I'm like, no, it's, you know, and I tell them that I'm a content creator and I'll talk about dryer vapes. And sometimes they're immediately disinterested. Like I actually just want the oil carts or whatever. Like, oh, well, nope, not me. Nay.
Right.
But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, there are people that clearly don't like it. You know, so people will be. I've seen people like be very smiley and friendly, and I'll approach the counter to get my oil changed or whatever, and I'll see the look at my shirt, and then the smile will literally dissolves. Like the smile just dissolves, and I get very basic customer service, you know. Damn, I'm like, what? And it may just be correlation. It may just be maybe that person knew that other person, and that person was getting extra good customer service, and now I'm a new customer. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but to see the person look at my shirt,
Right.
and then have that person go from smiling to not smiling, to me says that the person doesn't like stoners or whatever. You know, that's just how I see it.
Sure. Why not, man? It's a good correlation. It's out there. You know what I mean? Hey there, baby. I want to get in here with you.
But I've got a lot more free shit than I have snobbery. You know, I think I get more snobbery when I go to like school events or like local.
Just when you go to
places.
church.
Yeah. But like going to like food places and stuff, like I'm more likely to get free, like a free drink or a free side or something, you know, get extra good treatment from people.
No shit. I didn't know that. I'll get some of that. Cool. Give me, I need to buy one of your shirts then.
Yeah. You can get them on Represent.
Represent. You keep telling me that. I don't know what the fuck it is. Is that like an Amazon competitor?
Well, it's more of like a merch service place.
Oh, cool.
I want to connect with an artist and put out like my own merch line, like my own clothing line.
Hurry up. I'll wear it. I want to buy that shit.
Yeah. Hurry up.
I do need to get one of your shirts though. I need it for Halloween. So.
Oh shit. Are you going to be me again?
I don't know, man. We could do some fun with that. I got the guys at Stores and Bickle sent me a shirt, and ends up it was a women's large, and I was like, "Whoa, that ain't gonna work." And I looked at it and I was like, "Yeah, that ain't gonna work." But I was like, "I'm gonna try it anyhow," and I put it on, and all I thought of was I looked like Troy at Halloween when he was trying to beat me. that
was a lot.
Awesome.
That.
Bro, you laid it out.
I kept that shirt in the closet, and I look at it from time to time and think, what the fuck was I thinking?
Oh my god, it's great, man. It's dude, you guys got to cut a piece of that in here when you're editing this, if this is ever edited. That's great. That shit was great, dude. I laughed just thinking about it, man. But then my wife was laughing just thinking about me putting this fucking shirt on. So it was pretty.
I bet it was very flattering for you.
It was a women's cut too. It was women's cut. It wasn't just small. It was like.
So it was tapered to squeeze your boobs together.
Something, yeah. It wasn't tapered to squeeze what I need squeezed. That's for sure. So. Oh, that's great, man.
All right, Jerry, we're ready to end it.
Yeah, man.
I'm fucking baked and caked.
Me too, dude. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready to go to bed. Say hi to Sandman.
My wife is summoning Chick-fil-A, so I'll be going to the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's right, man. You got to do it in the next 27 hours where they shut down or whatever they do. It's Sunday. So.
Yeah, well, it's Friday night still, so.
Yeah,
but
I always want one on Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
Fuckers.
I don't know what it is about that.
Well, I mean, I don't know why they do it, but it's like I don't give a shit. I want my fucking chicken. It's the one few things I eat that's not good for me.
I used to always crave doing crafts on Sundays as well, and I'd want to go to Hobby Lobby to buy shit, and Hobby Lobby would be closed, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
Sorry.
It's not cool. Guys, I appreciate your faith, but you're fucking with my shopping habits.
Oh, shit. End it before we get canceled or something.
Yeah, might as well, right? You guys in the chat are dope, man. We love you. Subscribe, hit the like, whatever the fuck else we're supposed to say.
Yes.
They're out there. You've seen us. Do the credits.
See you next Friday. Use the links in the description.
Yeah.